Yeah.
Boy, we off the grid, this for my kid.
For when my kids have kids. Everything we did for the crib, everything we did, how we live. All this smoke got a scent, all that smoke Kevin sent. Everything I spoke, what I meant, never disguised my intent. Lines outside the event, brought my life out the trench. God, thank God, look what he did. We off the grid.
We off the grid.
I'm off the grid. Got tats on my ribs, tattoos on my wrists. I just tatted my kids. I just do 20 county. We was honest. I just bought me some brand new clothes. Dover Street Market. Ay, we just took a ride to Charlotte. I'm in the Rolls Royce. Don't watch Cali. I light her up, blunt and let you try. Them off the grid. I'm on the.
We off the grid. This for my kid. Everything we did for the crib, then hit. Flexing with Fizz this trip. Going grid, sex with G-Sticks. Lit nigga 76. Heat squid, then we off the grid.
Yeah, look, when I was in jail, I was low key. Shout out to supporters that wrote me. Eat food, work out, and then go sleep. You know I'm praying he carrying both feet. Know we got God with us. He look at me and see a God figure. And when I start vibing, I know that he with me, and I'ma always catch a hard shiver. I know it's demons in that dark liquor. We buy a bottle and swallow, switch up. Everybody turn into a harsh. But my pockets bigger and my heart richer. My mind smarter, my grind harder, and my car quicker. I'm at her in church, she pray for me, she my God sister. Yeah, I'm only trusting the people I keep close. Telling they sold for a repost. Remember when I was broke wearing cheap coats, and I was diamonds and houses and C notes. Now I'm feeling marvelous. They let the monster loose. They call me a product of my environment. I tell them no, I'm a God produce. Defense good and the guards can shoot. I put them on you and get hard to move. Tattoo on my face is the mark of truth. Gotta watch what you say when they market you. I already predicted this. Y'all only witnessed it. Look, got a couple old friends that I'm not really clicking with. I know they pray that we settle our differences. I pray that they lower all my sentences. I got some demons I'm not even dealing with. They ain't they feelings I'm not really feeling it. I know some members that get back their membership. You switched up, like how you not feeling me? Look, I act like I care, but I don't really care. Now I live in a new building with amenities. I got a new ceiling with a chimney. I got a few wanna finish me. I don't get too friendly with the enemy. You gotta move different when you in the industry. Ooh, yeah, you gotta move different when you in the industry. You gotta move different when you look. God bless me with amazing grace. She fell alone my day to day. I just want my problems to fade away. Man, I'm tired of I need Gatorade. Boy, I got on my feet and I made a name and I made it a necklace. When you from the bottom and you working hard just to get to the top, then they gotta respect it. If you got a voice, then you gotta project it. If you got a wrong, then you gotta correct it. If you got a name, you gotta protect it. If you get me shocked, then you gotta elect. Tryna live a new life, so I got a new plan and I gotta finesse with. Look, yeah, cause they want me to lose. They ain't part of the rules. I be trying so hard not to move reckless.
We off the grid. This for my kid. Everything we did for the crib, then hit. Flexing with Fizz this trip. Going grid, sex with G-Sticks. Lit nigga 76. Eat squid this, and that's the shade. This. Niggas drip for this. Doing still lit. On the grid. Off the grid.
We off the grid.
First it go viral, then it get digital, then it get critical. No, I'm not doing no interview. Mask on my face, you can't see what I'm finna do. Had to move away from people that's miserable. Don't wanna link you, I ain't finna sit with you. Ain't finna talk to you, ain't finna get with you. Don't get me mad cause I don't wanna injure you. She put my paintings inside of a living room. Look at the problems and issues I'm living through. They try to drag me, I rise to my pinnacle. Walk through the block like the neighborhood general. Drop me the low end and that's where I send it to. I was forgetting you. Now I remember. Did what I want and I say what I want. And I thought you was with me, like how you get sensitive. I got this God power, that's my leverages. I got this holy water, that's my beverages. I gotta help myself out of selfishness. I just bought a flow out of selfishness. I gotta make sure they know who they messing with. I gotta tell them sorry, they too delicate. I gotta stay with God where the blessings is. I ain't delivering heavenly messages just for the hell of it. Don't try to test me. I keep it clean, but it could get messy. I talk to God every day, that's my bestie. They playing soccer in my backyard. I think I see Messi, and his money could never neglect me. I pray that my family would never resent me, and she fell in love with me soon as she met me. We both got a bad, but my bag is more heavy. We had to stop counting, it's getting too petty. You not a real stepper, you can't overstep me. Just sit back and listen and watch how he bless me. He wait till I fall and then pull up and catch me. Your check is too small, you can't pull up and check me. Nah, I get him fast. You feel a weight and can pull up and give me. Might do something wild if I feel like you press me. Nah, I get him fast, see. You feel a way, they could pull up and give me. Might do something wild if I feel like you press me. We off the grid. This for my kid.
What up, chat? What up?
Everything we did for the crib, pray for what folks them did. Only thing we pray God
Damn.
give. Man, God
Damn.
bid. They hit one of the kids. Took off a slid. Look what they did. Pray for
What up,
the
chat?
crib.
Just
So say,
adjust my stuff.
Adam could never be black.
No, I'll be back. All right, man. See you later. See you later, man. What's going on, chat? What's up? What up, man? Everyone's taking G positions. Everyone's like, G buy, G sells. What's going on? Chat. Personally, I took a brief look at it. I'll break it down a bit, but I don't think we have any positions right now for a while. You know, well, by a while I mean like maybe like another 30-minute candle or something minimum, because there's not much going on right now. Next positions you have minimum is probably gonna be at 7 a.m. or something in like 15 minutes here. So I wouldn't be too worried about the charts right now, to be honest, chat. We have a bit of time left. Let me go do my little breakdown here. Before I do my breakdown, gotta check what we got today. So today, 7:30 a.m. you have some Euro news relevant. 8:30 a.m. you have USD unemployment claims, something we can look out for. Unemployment claims, orange folder. Actual less than forecast is good for currency. They're expecting actual less than forecast, so that should make the dollar go up, right? That should be strong for a dollar, but which means that gold should continue down. But again,
I guess we'll never know.
we gotta see. We gotta see. But yeah, chat. That's all for a day. And then you have 10 a.m. existing home sales, and then you have 10:30 news as well, right? But let's get started. Starting off with, should I do gold or GJ start first? I think I'm gonna do GJ first. So starting off with GJ first there. GJ on a week shows that we're bearish. It shows that we're bearish, and price should continue down towards the next support, which is down here at the 153.297 mark. All right, that's what my bias for the week is. You have a day left of the week. By the way, this week feels so long, man. It feels like we're on a Friday or something this week. I know it was a short week too. Monday was no trade day, but yeah, we're starting to break the lows there. We created a top wick here. Looks like price is looking to drive down towards the next support here. If you don't tap that support this week, which I highly doubt we'll tap this week, we'll probably tap it in the next coming weeks, maybe next week, at the 153.500 mark. All right. But yeah, that is what I'm looking for the week. The day time frame shows that we're bearish as well. Day time frame yesterday closed bearish. The only thing about the day time frame is that we closed right at the support level. All right, so we didn't close below, we closed right at that support, tapping that support. I believe a close below here would indicate that we should drive down towards the next support level, which is down here, or potentially down here at the 154.200 100 mark-ish. All right, but I want to close below the range first. Once you get that closure below the range, it should be solid to drive down towards the next support. But as for now, there's not much we got going on here on the daily. However, we're still bearish because we did close bearish though, right? So at any point we still drop down. So if I were to look for sells still in small time frame, I want sells to happen if we were to break below here. If we were to break below 155.442, then it looks like you have, or I'll put it down below here, to be honest with you, because looking left there's a support level right around here, right? So there's no point of us, I know like the current support shows that we're here, but like even if we were to close below 155.442, you have a support right here as well. So why not just move your support level down here and look for sells below there, because below here you have a lot cleaner traffic, right? You don't want to be taking sells into this mess. You want to be taking sells into this. This is a lot cleaner. Looking left, this clean traffic. If you break below here, coming down towards the 155 mark. All right, so I'm looking for sells on GJ below 155.378 today. Let's go ahead and mark it up as sells below here, closure. All right, anything above here is completely chalk for me. I would not be taking any positions in this range here. Buys for me, range 2. We'll need a range 2 breakout. So wherever that is, maybe if this is your support, if this is your minor resistance here, maybe above here later on. But until we actually break above 156 300, I won't be looking for buys anytime soon. So resistance is up here, buys will be above here for a range 2 breakout. And we could create a new range anywhere. It won't 100% be on 156.252. We can literally create a range. Let me just type this out. Like we can create a range. Like we can pop up over here, right? So now this becomes your support. This becomes your support, and then maybe we could continue up towards next resistance, like so. And at resistance, maybe we find some type of support here, right? Or resistance here. So price has to drive down. So now this becomes, it drives down, right? So since this is the first range here, this is your support, this is your resistance here. If price were to respect that support again and then continue back up, that'll be a range 2 being created. Right, that'll be range 2, and then you can take your buys whenever you want, because now you have support here, resistance here, support form, and a new resistance formed. So later on you can take buys above this resistance now, because this will now be a range 1 and a range 2. But overall right now we don't have this yet, right? So that's why we're looking for range 2 breakouts to be above here, but we can literally form a range over here to take buys later on above like this resistance or something. All right, so look out for that. But as of right now, there's not much here for buys. At least sells I'm very interested in below 155.378. And yeah, moving on to gold here. Gold for the weekly shows that we are bullish, right? So you know what's funny about this? In our signals channel, we broke this target yesterday. Where is it? I have it for you guys here. So this is sent on January 4th, this signal, right? It's a swing signal. Reason for buy stop: monthly candle flipping bullish after creating bottom wick. Weekly candle closed bullish above the range looking left, which is true, expecting price to tap 18.45.685 over the next couple of weeks. 18.45 tapped. Right, and look, the monthly's starting to flip bullish now too. So gold here has a lot of room to continue up now. The only thing is we have 11 days left in this month. I doubt we'll tap that resistance within 11 days because it's up at 1900. But looking left, since we closed above last month, looking left this month, they have clean traffic until that area there. So I would expect price to drive up. Maybe we could push up the last 11 days here, but over this month or next month, we should be able to tap that target at 1900 here, as long as you respect the Bruce count low. But yeah, monthly is heavily bullish for me. The weekly is bullish as well. Weekly, the only thing is that we haven't closed, like officially closed above the range, but if we end up closing above by Friday, which is tomorrow, above this resistance looking left, we should drive up towards like these areas up here at the 1869 mark by the end of next week or something, right? But we need a closure above here to indicate that we're going to be breaking above this resistance, because this range that we're in right now, we've been stuck in this range for I think like 2 months, maybe 3 months, right? To support that resistance, this range right here, we've been stuck in this range for, let's see, how big is this range? This range is 49 days. So from November 21st to January 22nd, we've been stuck in this range. So if we actually get a breakout to this week, then high chance next week, maybe an algo week. But yeah, drop it down to daily. Daily is bullish. Daily finally broke out that range as well. Daily's been in that range for a long time here. There's a resistance here, there's support. And I remember yesterday people were telling me, like mid-session after you broke the daily highs, people were saying you can sell now, you can sell gold now. Man, if you sold gold, you need to reevaluate. There's no indication that gold was gonna reject to continue down, you know, during NYC open with the NY trend. But yeah, daily closed above the range here. I would expect price to drive up towards next resistance now, which is at the 1870 mark. All right, so as long as you respect the previous count low, we should drive up towards that resistance. I am looking for buys going up until that area there. But yeah, Wait, or yeah, either this resistance 1850 or potentially like 1870 here, right? There's a minor resistance here, but there's a major resistance here. If we break through this minor, then we'll tap 1870. But overall, those are my 2 targets for a day on gold here. So keeping that in the back of my mind, if I'm looking for buys today, I want to see if you could either break above. So this is your resistance here. That's marked up as a simple resistance, right? Wow, gold was wild yesterday during NYC Open. And then this is your support here. So if we break back into the range, that'll be a fake out. That's something I want to take. All right. If you guys been here, you know, especially this year or last year, you guys know that this was a potential fake out, as this was a range 1 breakout going against the trend here, right? Price broke below. A lot of people were taking sells. We don't take the sells. We wait for range 2 breakouts, and we wait for the buys back up. And if price does close back up in 2 minutes here, I think you have a bottom wick. Yeah, you have a bottom wick, a top wick, you're good. You should be good to drive back into the range and then eventually come up to fill the rest of the range. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna look for today. All right. If you break above 1843, where's your target? Your target above 1843 is gonna be, let's see. It gets a bit messy here above 1843 on a smaller time frame here. I know the daily shows that you have clean traffic towards what, 1850, 1867, but on a smaller time frame it doesn't show that much clean traffic here, right? Because you're breaking kind of into these areas right here, looking left. You're breaking into this. But I'll say 1850, I guess. This resistance right here, that's your next logical target. It may not be the cleanest target, but that's why we're looking to get in buys right here, because this is cleaner. Us breaking back into this range indicates that we should come up to filter range, which is a lot cleaner than looking left, taking the buys above here, which is looking left. There's not much clean traffic, right? And it's also a new range we're breaking into, so it's not like it's this that we're breaking back into. So yeah. All right, chat. Not bad today though. You have a minute and a half left here for positions potentially. Someone said buy GJ now earlier. If you're buying GJ here, you need to reevaluate as well, probably. There's no type of indication on whatsoever time frame that we're bullish. Weekly shows that we're bearish. Daily is bearish. 4 hours bearish. 1 hour is bearish. 30 minutes bearish. 15 is bearish. At this point, you wait for sells below 155.378 here. If you're looking for buys here, then you're probably I'm a clan trader, which is fine, but you know. You expect the retest on the day count to create the bottom wick for price to go up on gold or GJ? Gold or GJ? What up, MM? I'm undefeated, never lost. Fuck, wrong sound. What's the sound?
I guess we'll never know.
I'm undefeated,
Oh yeah,
never lost.
there's the sound. I gotta change my settings. Gold price retest at 1832. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Why would you say 1832? Right? Is there a minor support there? What's there for you to say 1832? 1832 is right here. All right, 1832 is right here. Why would you say that support? Because of this support right here, I guess, that resistance. It can, right? It can, but I think at this point, now that we have formed the break, we had a break already. If you break back into the range and we break below there, we're probably gonna drive all the way down towards. We can probably look for sells coming down, as that's a range to breakout. But I mean, we can, right? But our job isn't to predict that. Our job is just to follow the trend until it breaks, right? And the trend shows that we're in a range here. We got a breakout. The daytime frame is bullish, and we got a false breakout. So this is a fake out coming back into the range here. So we can potentially take buys here, chat. Going up to fill the range here. Stops are gonna be around like 28 pips. TP is gonna be around like 39, 40 pips here as you're breaking back. A lot of people may say that this isn't clean traffic, but we explained this a lot, especially last year. The whole thing about the fake out and us breaking back into range, which is a lot different from clean traffic. It's not an indication of it, but not really the same thing, to be honest. Yeah, we can take this. I just need a decent bottom wick here, and once you have a bottom wick, we enter on a break of the previous kind of high, which is like a half a pip above the above the current candle, to pop up here. And yeah, GJ will be sells below there, so yep, that's clean. Boss will be above right around here at 1839.794. We get green for a buy stop. Buy stop, not activated yet. Setup type. Fake out back in range 1 and entry setup type is fake out back in range 1, and then entry type is going to be flip of candle break or break of previous candle high after top bottom wick formed. Yo, that looks messy. Remember redo that. There you go. All right, so pretty simple analysis here. It's a fake out back into a range 1. Expecting price to drive up here. Probably managing risk wise. Once you get activated here and once you get tap, like maybe like these levels up here, like 1840.773 or 1841, or actually no, 1840.672. This minor resistance to the left here, and that's when we're going to go risk free, make it risk free. After at 10 pips, close half, and let runners go up towards 1843 here. All right, so potential 50 pip runner here today potentially. TPs, or sorry, not 50 pips. TP is at 39 pips, 40 pips, and stop loss is around, I think the previous kind of low for like 30 pips. To be right here. All right, breaking previous kind of high. That Wix, I hear someone.
Yes.
What's up?
What's going on?
Just chilling. You in the trade?
Not in yet.
Or yeah, buy stops?
Yeah.
Exactly where?
You taking into account the spread?
I got my 1839.76.
That's funny. Me too. I got it at 76.
Let's go.
1839.76 on the dot.
Yes, sir. It's a fake out. It's a clean fake out.
It's clean, yeah.
TP 1843. 46. So hard. All right, cool. I'm undefeated, never lost. Let's see. Any questions, chat? Like, chat doesn't have a lot of questions today, or about the trade at least. Oh, chat. By the way, do exclamation point trades for all the trades that we took this year. Crazy.
Crazy.
What up, Marcos? 1 hour stops for me. Yeah, I got the 1 hour stops too. Yeah, 1 hour stops for me. Do trades, chat, and there's a Google Doc. I don't think. Yeah, I think yes. Here are our trades so far on stream. So this is it, and it shows a link too. It shows a link to the video. All right. So you can't make this stuff up. GJ sells 20 pips for the year. GJ buys 13. Gold buys break even, and GJ sells for 10 pips. Let me just readjust this 10 pip mark, and then 10 pips, and then 12 pips is 43 pips per month. on stream. Solid. So every day I'll update it. Stop loss 1 hour wick or 1 hour candle. 1 hour candle. So if you break below the previous 1 hour low, we understand that we're gonna drive all the way down, right? So that's why our stop loss is there. We have a logical stop loss, right? It's not in the middle of a candle, it's the previous candle low. Understand that we break that, we're gone the other way. How many trades you took so far? This year I took around 3 the first week, which I didn't stream, right? So 3 plus 4 on stream, right? So 7 trades for the year so far. Oh yeah, and yesterday too. Yesterday too. So 8 trades so far for the year. We came back what day? The 10th? 10 days. How many trading days have we been back for? 5, 9. 9 days or 8 days and 8 trades. Not bad. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. January's been pretty decent. Not bad. Not bad of a start to the year. Cool. Can you explain this trade? 1 hour fake out back into the range, right? So if you guys been here, you guys know that there was no reason to take the sells once the price closed below the range here, even if you close below, because that's a range one breakout, right? And that typically means that there's a high chance in that area price may at any point drive back into the range to form a fake out, right? Because that's where fake outs usually occur, the range one breakout. So as price broke back into the range and closed back into the range after, this indicates now that's a fake out, and you have 85% chance of us driving up to fill the rest of the range here. And if you break above here, to continue further up for the rest of the session as well. But it's just simple. There's a resistance here, price broke below it and then came back, meaning that we're breaking resistance, and then price should pop out towards next resistance, which is the top of the range. Simple as that. So we just entered based off of this candle closed back into the range, right? Since the wick here was like maybe like half a pip above the current candle, we just placed a buy sell above that wick, and then we wait for a bond wick, of course. So once you flip and break the highs, you should be good. And then once you come up to tap this minor resistance here, right here, we'll be risk free. We'll be like 8 pips in profit, I think. At that point we'll be risk free, and then at 10 pips we're gonna close half and let the runner go for the rest of the trade for 1843 for 40 pips. I usually don't disagree with you, but I can't see something different. Just believe the nearest strong. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, who deleted the message? Oh, you deleted it. Why'd you delete it? I was reading it. You know what? I can still find a message. What happened? I mean, it's fine if you disagree, you know, like not we're not here to hold everyone by a neck and say, yo, you gotta agree with us or else, like, you know, it's just what you see, right? What you see is different from what I see and what we see. That's okay. Different. Just believe the nearest strong support is gonna resistance, and it just seems like a retracement. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you see, right? It's fine. That's okay. Because I mean, that next nearest resistance you're talking about, we're going risk free there anyways, right? Oh, you missed my question. Where? For gold, when price breaks through a really strong resistance area, like 3-4 rejections, when it breaks out of the zone, doesn't it make sense to retest that zone as support? Which is why I was thinking of gold 829 as a retest zone. It'll be good because it doesn't break the lows of daily candle and then come for a price to drive up. Here's the thing. When price breaks out of the zone, you shouldn't be thinking, well, maybe we have 3 or 4 rejections, we should go through. No, it's more like once you break through, there's logical levels where we may retest, but in order for us to retest those levels, we need price to push through, obviously, right? We need price to break through those levels. So where are the minor levels that we have on the screen here? Minor support here. Next minor support is down here, right? Which is where you have it, 829-ish, right? So yeah, this minor support came down, we rejected it, and we got a fake up back, we got a closure back into the range after, right? However, if we do decide to come down later, which is break down below here, then high chance we're gonna drive further down, because this is us breaking the lows for a second time. Plus on top of that, a range 2 breakout is formed for sales to continue down, which you can technically take sales below after that, after the range 2 is formed. But yeah, if that happens, then we'll drive down, right? But right now it looks like the 1 hour has closed bullish back into the range, respecting that support. So there's no sells until you break below 836 here, which is our stop loss. Is that your question? I'm confused. I think that was your question. More in chat. How do you maintain that discipline not to open charts in London session? You know, Moses, there's one simple thing I stick to, man. One simple rule, and that's called sleep. I gotta sleep someday. You think I'm a robot? I gotta sleep, man. I got like what? You know, I wake up at 6:30. I go to sleep at around 10, 11 p.m. Eastern. So I gotta sleep. Why aren't you using the 15-minute? Such a safe trade, as if it could break 15-30-minute lows, it could be rejecting, go up again hourly. So that's a little bit too big. Maybe in like 2021, early 2021, or late 2020, I would have used the 15-minute stops to manage risk, because that's how we used to manage risk, right? We used to manage risk on a small time frame, like the 15. If it breaks the lows, or we're closing back. But what I started to notice last year was that we would break lows on a small time frame, but the current time that we're currently respecting, or currently in on, it's still respecting that time frame. So for example, 15 can break lows, 30 can break lows, but on the 1 hour we're not breaking the lows or anything. We're still respecting the 1 hour lows to drive up. And since the 1 hour is a higher time frame, it makes a lot more sense. But that's just what we started doing maybe like in 2021 to manage risk, right? Yeah, I mean, but yeah, you can use the 15. Like, it's all up to you, man. You can use the 15-minute stops too. I think if 15-minute stops are like 15 pips, right? You can use that. You can definitely use that. But yeah, since it's, I mean, a new hourly candle, I'd rather trust the previous 1 hour lows, which is 30 pips. If price breaks the 15, you could close half and manage risk that way. But does trades play a lot of taxes in Canada? Yeah, it depends on your tax bracket. Depends where you're landing on tax bracket. Depends how much you make every year.
Everybody pays a lot of taxes in Canada.
It's Canada for you, man. Everyone coming here. I mean, everyone loves Canada. Everyone wants to go to Canada until they got snow and they got a shovel. They're like, oh.
Socialist country. I mean, you guys, the government takes like 60 or 70 cents of every dollar that Canadians make. Terrible country tax-wise. Moving to Puerto Rico, that would actually be smart if you're making a lot of money. That would be incredibly smart. And go invest in Puerto Rico. Don't just move there. Invest into it and invest in their real estate, because they were fucking destroyed. So if you're investing in Puerto Rico, you're gonna get a lot of benefits. A lot of tax benefits.
Why do you consider this trade as good enough? The RR seems to not be the best. The RR is like a 1-to-1.
What?
A low majority above a 1-to-1. RR, there's nothing wrong with the RR here. Majority of trades are 1-to-1s, 1-to-2s anyways, right? at the end of the day. Yeah, in this case, like, it may be a bigger stop. It's a 30 pip stop. It's definitely not like a 10 pip stop. Like, but usually you never, like, some of our trades, the 10 pip stops are 1-to-1s, 1-to-2s, right? But in this case, it's a 30 pip stop. You can just, you know, cut your lot sizes in half, go half versus something. That's what I'm doing here, just because stops are a bit bigger, but not so much because the trade's a lower probability trade or anything like that. But yeah, it's a 1-to-1. You're risking like 30 pips for 38 pips, 40 pips, right? So a bit above. But chat, if you know, if no one if not a lot of people agree to trade, that's okay. You know, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna take trades based off of what I'm seeing, what I've been taking, right? Because who knows, some of your guys' perspectives, you guys may be new to the stream, you guys may not know exactly what you do, right? So you guys may be here for a while and you guys are used to this. But yo, if we break the lows here, then we're gonna delete the stops, because at that point it's a completely different trade setup. We're breaking lows. At that point, we're probably gonna look to drive down towards next support at 8.39 or something like that, right? So this trade's only active once you reflip and break the highs. I hope no one in the chat tried to jump the gun earlier. Yeah, plus, like, yo, Marcos, yeah, like, look on the daily, like, you can leave runners towards the daily target, which is at 1850. You even gotta put your TP at 1843. That's just the next logical support level of resistance. I'm pretty new here, so I'm used to 1 and 3. Yeah, you see, like, yeah, like, I get it. Don't worry, I get it. With the strategy here, when people first transition to a strategy, at first they're like 1-to-1, 1-to-2. Man, these aren't profitable trade setups, man. Like on Instagram, man, people be posting 1-to-10s, 1-to-20s, man. 1-to-1, what is that? Don't worry, man. I got you. Don't worry. I know where you're coming from. I used to be there as well. But keep, you know, just do whatever you do. I'll do whatever I do. At the end of the day, we're both happy if it works for you. It's because this, man. This is something that I can't get across to traders. Like, traders, for some reason, this doesn't click for them. A lot of traders think that RR changes the percentage of that trade, like the winning percentage of the trade. It doesn't. It doesn't change anything, right? Price is the same. If, like, let's say for instance, I took a buy here, right? My stop loss is here, my TP is here. There's no difference where my stop loss is here compared to my stop loss is here. Why? Because at the end of the day, you know, price doesn't drive up, there's tentacles like showing you signs that we're not gonna drive up. It has nothing to do with the RR. You change it here, the win rate doesn't get higher, like, or like the percentage of the trade playing out doesn't get higher. It remains the same, right? That's something that a lot of traders don't get because they're so used to just Instagram RR that every guru taught them. How much percent do you make every month? I average 30%. Average 30%. Every month is different. Every month is, some months I may average 80, some months I may average 10%, some months I may average 30, but the average is 30. How much you risk per trade down? 1 to 2%. Yeah. You consider that this trade may be outside NY session, NY or session thing isn't a very big factor. We always trade this time. This is pre-NY session. Pre-NY London overlap. Right, we always take trades during this time. For the past 2 years, from 6:30, our trading window is from 6:30 till 9:30. It's those times for a reason, right? If I wasn't like if I wasn't comfortable trading before 8 a.m. for NY session, I wouldn't be on stream till 8 a.m. It's the pre-New York and London overlap. Toronto Lewis. Hey, I've got an urgent question. Traded your JPY. It's currently going bad. You think it would go up today? Urgent question, eh? All right, Mary. How long? I got an urgent question too. How long have you been on the streams for? Number 2, send your chart. If you send me your chart on your JPY in the Discord group, I will take a look at it. And I will, or sorry, send me a label chart. Don't just send me a chart because I can just go on it and check. But send me a label chart and then show me what you see and why you're getting in. And then I will give you my feedback on it as to how it looks. Someone said you're down bad. You're J4I. All right, chat man, trade. Best thing you hear. For real, that wakes you up in the morning, doesn't it? What's that? Oh my gosh. What do you mean what's that? You're on the stream. So I think people don't take the help. Like Wickstein says, people don't take the help. They just ask for the help. But yeah, I'm giving you help. You're not taking the help. What should you have for breakfast? 3 boiled eggs, bro. How much you risk per trade? 1 or 2% per trade. 1 to 2% per trade. What's the chart have to send? Your analysis. Your analysis, Mary. Don't tell me you don't have an analysis. Send me your analysis on TradingView or through whatever. Send a screenshot of it in the Discord channel. Go on our Discord channel and then join the charts stream section. It's free. Send charts there where everyone else sends charts, and then I'll review them. All right.
Deleted my buy stops.
Yeah, same. We broke the 1 hour lows and delete these buy stops. Now that we're breaking the lows, chat, high chance here we're gonna drive down towards next support level. All right, so going back to whoever said 8 and 29 earlier, we may drive down towards there, maybe, potentially. That's the next level of support you have here.
Yeah, but if we create a support before that and then break it to go down towards 1829, those are trades we might look for. So if we see some bullish closures and then they get broken again.
Yes, sir. Let's see, 1 hour, 30-minute close in 5 minutes here, below this range here. And if you look at this, you could consider a range 2 breakout, potentially. But again, chat, like the daily time frame shows that we're still bullish, right? We're not breaking any lows on the daily. Daily lows is all the way down at like 1810. So until we break that low officially, we're technically still bullish. But you know, this is when the range 2 comes into play, because you don't gotta wait for that to break the lows to take sells. You can take sells here as long as you have a range 2 breakout. I just take signals, then that's the issue right there, man. That's the issue right there. You got no, you're entering a trade and you have no chart, no analysis for yourself. That's the issue, right? Even my signals, I try to explain my signals at least to people. But your guru or mentor should be able to explain the signal he's sending you, or send you a chart. You know, like you should have your own opinion before you actually enter the trade. You should have your own analysis. Make sure it makes sense to you before you enter. Don't just blindly enter a trade. You might as well just go onto the roulette table and drop, you know, money on the on black or red, man, or green. At that point. But like, how long have you been trading for though? Because you know, it sounds like that's something I would do when I first started. Not gonna lie to you. How much percent do you make monthly average? 30%, bro. I just answered that question. You're looking at daily and 4 hour support, JP. Daily 4 hour support. I mean, yeah, 4 hours breaking on lows now. Yeah, it does look like we're gonna drive down towards that minor support there. 8 and 39, 29 now. So yeah, daily as well potentially. Yeah. Oh yeah, 4 hour daily. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense now. But yeah, now that the small time frame starting to show that as well, it matches up with the daily time frame too. So if we are gonna end up driving down towards that area for a retest, it makes sense on a 30-minute time frame. If we get a closure below here in 3 minutes, I'll be perfect. Yes, sir, JP. No, you didn't sound like a jerk. I said earlier, like, it's okay to have your own opinion. It's not like, okay, just because I was looking for a buy, it's like I had a buy stop there, doesn't mean that I wasn't open to like us doing our things, right? It was more so just me saying we don't gotta worry about 8.39, 8.29, 8.32 until price shows that we're gonna be actually breaking below to continue down towards the support level. Because at the time we were bullish. At the time we were breaking, you know, the daily was the bullish for sure, but the small time frame was about to flip bullish to continue up to fill the rest of the range, right? I wasn't worried about that level until you close below 8.36 here, and you may not even close below here in 2 minutes here. But if you do close below, then yeah, that's when I can start to open the picture up, that saying to myself, well, you know what, maybe now we can drive down towards 8.29 to give us that retest, right? Or to tap that minor support before we drive up later. But it wasn't me agreeing or disagreeing, it was just me like there's nothing to worry about at the time. Where we stop speed for ghost cells, I don't know if I'm taking ghost cells here. This 1 hour candle has no top wick. It's coming down. It may not even close below here. We have 1.5 minutes left. Let's see. GSLs, yeah, I want GSLs below 153. Yeah. Coming down towards the support here. You know what? Where is Mary? Because I think they're new. So let me just go on your GPY and give them the analysis, because I feel bad. I've gone. So the question was, they got an urgent question. Your GPY is currently going bad. Do you think it's going to go up today? Let's do a quick analysis on your GPY. Weekly shows that we're bearish. All right. So the weekly shows, that we're gonna drop down towards 127. So off the rip, that's not a good sign. Weekly there show that. Again, I don't know if your signal is a swing trade or a scalp trade. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna mark it up as this, and you pick your side. Daily shows that we're bearish. All right, daily broke the highs. However, now it's flipping bearish. Looks like we should drop down towards the next support level, which is down here at the 129.334 mark. All right, looking left, you have clean traffic until that minor support right around here. Right, you have that little range coming down here. How big is that range going down today? Approximately 25, 27, 30 pips. Drop down to the small time frame. 4 hour shows that we're bearish as well. 1 hour shows that we're bearish here. So 1 hour close below the range too. So in this case here, I would look for sells coming down towards the support level at the 129.447 mark. We already got a closure below this range. You technically have clean traffic now until that next support. Looking left, this range going down is 14 pips. That'll be my TP for my sells. If I were to be in positions for sells, right? And then yeah, if you break below there, then looks like price is gonna drive down towards next support, which is gonna be down here at the 129.334 mark. But there's no indication here at all that we're buying, that there's buys here. There's no indication here. Everything's kind of bearish here. So, you know, I hope you're not paying too much for that signal program. But hey, it can go well. I'm not sure if you're swing trading or not, so I don't know. I don't know what you're looking for. I'm not sure how big your stops are. There's a lot of questions that I don't know. So I just hope you're not paying too much. With a robe, your nightgown on. Yo, look, chat. 1 hour respect that support, or 30 minute respect that support there. There's no buys, or no, sorry, no sells. Yeah, what's the difference, bro, between a robe and a nightgown?
Nightgown? That's the shit your girl wears to look sexy for you at night.
That's a lot. Oh,
Or the shit your mom wears to fucking to look miserable for your pops all night.
alright.
Yeah, one of the two, but it's not a robe. I'll put my robe on and I'll go to the park in my robe because I can.
Yo, I never owned a robe. I've never owned a robe, or like I never won a robe. It's like useless to me. It's like, right, you put clothes on and call it a day.
Here's the thing, I don't have any clothes. All I have is fucking wife beaters and t-shirts. So if it gets a little chilly, what am I wearing? I don't have no hoodies.
By the way,
I
chat,
got one hoodie.
this is coming from a guy from Miami. How you live in Miami? What's the point of moving to Miami when you're gonna wear this? It's negative. It's negative 15 Celsius right now in Toronto.
No, it's like 45 degrees right now in Miami. It's pretty cold. No, I'm lying. It's 70, but whatever.
70 what, Fahrenheit?
Yeah, but it's 70 flat. Like
70
this
Fahrenheit
is-
Celsius, 21 degrees Celsius. Do you know how much it is right now, Wix? Wix, right now I think it's
It's gonna be like 85 today though. But it was cold at night, and I don't have no warm clothes. I don't got no bubble jacket. I be wearing a robe. Shit, this is way more comfortable.
it's 3 degrees right now for you. That's in Canada.
I'd be wearing 2 robes. I can wear a robe because I can. I can wear this shit to work. Can you wear a robe to work?
Yeah, I can wear a robe to work. Actually, we have the same job, bro. Come on, Wix.
I'm talking to them. Talking about my nightgown. I live in my robe and it has a hood. Oh man, I wish my robe had a hood. What? I'd look like Assassin's Creed right now if my robe had a hood. 52 degrees here in Tampa. Yeah, it was freezing overnight. I think it hit 49. Right?
Where? Tampa? Bro, Miami is dominating hockey right now. Why? The 2 top teams in the NHL are Florida and Tampa Bay. Why are they both doing so well and they're from Miami? They have no snow.
Number 3 is New York.
Yeah, complete garbage. We lost that day. We blew a 3-1
We
lead.
came back. I know. You guys scored 3 goals in the first period and still lost.
I mean, it was due to happen, man. It's the Leafs. But we're still doing decent though.
The Leafs and the Raptors should fucking go play chess on the beach.
I want to see our rankings. What's our rankings? I mean, we're like, yeah, look, we're third. We're third in the division.
You have a monster squad though. I don't know how you guys lose. You have really,
okay, well,
Matthews, Tavares, like you guys, great players.
Okay, technically we're first. If we have the same amount of games as Tampa and Florida, we'll be 59 points.
That doesn't mean you win all those games.
Yeah, we will. But yeah, look at our division. We have the worst division. That's crazy. Where's New York at? Oh, New York's first too. I didn't know New York was first.
Yeah, New York is first.
Damn, no wonder we lost. I thought I didn't look at the standing. I thought they were just they weren't good. Damn.
We got Tampa, Florida, and New York. I'm telling you, top 3 teams in the league.
Oh man, that's crazy. Matthews. You focus on GJ and gold. Why? Also, if anyone likes to focus on GA and us, is it the same thing? Same thing? I think it's the same thing, man. As long as you stick to those pairs that you focus on, that's it. That's all that matters. It can be any pairs you want. I chose these pairs because there's only one currency that moves the pairs during this session. All right.
I can wear my birthday suit to work if I want.
Since there are no sales for you, you would. Sorry, go on.
No, so I was just saying, get me a job there. Go ahead.
I was reading JP's question. Since there are no sales for you, you wouldn't also have buys, right? Since the 1 hour candle broke the previous. I'll have buys if you break above 1839 later on. You know, but I do have sells. Not right now though. Maybe like if you break below 1837 here potentially. Maybach music. Michael, are you coming back on stream tomorrow? So
Did he really move to Brooklyn, or he just moved out and now like lives nowhere?
Nah, he moved to the street of Brooklyn.
I feel like he really moved to the streets.
He moved to the street of Brooklyn. Yep. He's doing a social experiment. How to turn nothing to $1 million within a month.
Yeah. It's like
How to be a billionaire, that show?
No, yeah, where they take the like a boss or man, you know, they took
Yeah,
Grant Cardone,
yeah. What's
threw
that
him
show
into, like,
called?
North Dakota.
Yeah, what's that show called again? I watched the first one. Uncover Billionaire.
Yeah, he killed it.
I don't spoil it for me. I watched this guy. This guy killed it too, but don't spoil it for me. I think Grant Cardone is better though.
He's got a more of a flamboyant personality. He's just like, he'll make you say yes to him. Yeah, that's what Marcos is doing.
But people know them though. Like people are gonna give him like a dash edge. Like, oh, I know you. I can help you out. Like,
no, they had to drop him in like places like middle of nowhere, change their looks. You seen they shaved him bald completely, gave him like a raggedy ass pickup truck.
Damn, your internet because I ate? That sucks. I mean, hey, one more day without internet, you should be good. Come to my screen. Watching UFC card Sunday? I watch UFC. Who's fighting Sunday? What's GJ doing here, by the way? GJ is not closing below yet. So laggy. It's Sunday or Saturday? I mean, she takes per month. I mean, average 25-30 trades a month. But how come, Wahid, how come your caps are on, man? Yeah, just click that caps button real quick, man. Yes, it just seems like you're yelling at me. Did you mention on gold daily bell, you know? Did you mention on gold daily bullish? But it's bearish candle. They just said bearish because of the uptrend. So basically daily current candle is bearish, right? The current candle is definitely bearish for sure, 100% for sure. We all see that. However, we don't base our bias off of a current candle. You know why we don't do that? Because a current candle could do anything. It can go up, it can go down. It's still open, right? It's still moving. It can do anything, right? We're figuring out the bias based off of the previous candle because the previous candle already closed in a certain direction. Yesterday closed bullish, and it closed bullish above this range or above this resistance here, right? So today you've expected to drive up as well towards next resistance as long as it respects the previous candle low. And the previous candle low is down here. Why? Because if you break that low, then we're gonna probably drive further down, right? But as long as you respect that low, price can literally come down, create a bottom wick wherever it wants to create, and then flip bullishly drive up. All right, brother. That is why my bias for today is bullish and it isn't bearish. And later on, if I take sells and you ask me why I'm taking sells, it's because it's a range 2 breakout. All right. What if it goes to retest on a daily? Yeah. If we close below 1830 here, 1837, then we can probably drop down towards like the next level support, which is gonna be down here, 1829, 1828 ish, right? Which is that retest on the day, that time frame that you're looking for. What do you mean still undefeated in 2022? You haven't lost a single trade? Nope. All trades have been on stream. Click on this, click on all the links here. We're taking all trades on stream and we're still undefeated for the year so far. I'm pretty sure at one point like we're gonna take a loss eventually, right? But like you know, it's just a good start to the year is what I'm trying to say. You know, I can care less about the record because it doesn't really do much for us. But it just shows you that, you know, what we do works to start the year off. Don't averaging 30% when risking 1% per trade seems pretty hard to do. 1 or 2% risk per trade.
See, people have a hard time coming to terms with our win rate because they're so used to like these 30, 40, 50 pip moves or 100 pip moves that like, yeah, you'll get those moves, but they take a large number of losses. We have a really high win rate.
Really? Because when it came to the game, people trading that way, like people who had that way of trading still had like, or still said they had like a 85-9% win rate.
No way. No, I know personally, like people that are making a killing, making a lot of money trading like that, like from here.
Because win rate doesn't matter to them as much, right?
I've seen their win rates now. It's like they're 20-30% win rates.
Because they go off of RR.
They have, yeah, so what happens, they'll take $1,500 losses and then they'll take 1 3K position. So like after 15 trades, they're still ahead even just by winning 2 or 3 trades.
Yeah.
There's many different ways to trade. No one's right, no one's wrong. Like we say all the time, it's perspective. Like when I send you, like, you could have a cylinder, and if you shine a light on it from different directions, you'll get a different shape on the shadow on the wall. You can shine a light at a cylinder from one angle, and on the wall you'll have a circle, and you think I'm holding a circle. You know, if you shine a light at a cylinder from the side, the reflection, the shadow on the wall is going to be a square. Meanwhile, I'm holding a cylinder. So, you know, some people will see a circle, some people will see a square, and I'm holding a cylinder. So it's just perspective.
That is true. It's all perspective. And that's why I tell you guys, man, you guys aren't wrong. You guys aren't right. I'm not wrong. I'm not right. I'm just doing what makes me happy and what works for me. You can do what works for you, right? At the end of the day, we'll all come to terms on profits. Hopefully.
Oh, it flipped. 1 hour flipped.
Yes, 1 hour flipped here. We never got that closure, right, chat? So it's very key. I know we did break the lows, which increased the probability of us driving down, but wasn't enough for you to enter a trade at all.
No positions though. Our original position is not.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the 1 hour close there, or 30-minute close potentially.
So we could, this 30 could technically make a top wick and still come down. Has no bottom wick.
You put Basel back and go? No, because it's a completely different trade. I know it's the same price level, but now that we came down and break the lows, like it's a completely whole different trade setup. It's no longer the 1 hour candle, flipping bullish, respecting previous candle low for buys to drop out, faking back into the range. It's more so just, well, I don't know what it is right now. It's just, I mean, right now we broke the lows already, right? So I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute candle to close there, and if we close above 839 above this resistance here, then maybe I may potentially take buys the next 30-minute candle, which is in 15 minutes here. But you have a lot of time left in this session here. Or maybe if gold ends up closing bullish on the 1 hour time frame above this range here, then I look for my bias going up. You guys can check my folders here, you know. October 2020 live account until August 2021 live account. You can check out the results and all the trades we took each and every single day, or all trades I took each and every single day. Did you trade off stream as well? Yeah. Yesterday was off stream. Yesterday we took a trade off stream. Yesterday we took a trade late NY for GG sells. And yeah. Got around 12 pips. Close full around 12, 13 pips, something like that. And that was my trade for the day yesterday. It was late though. It was pretty late. But we did call it in our single channel. How many pips are you on for the year? In our trades taken on stream were 43 pips, and then for my signals, we're 53 pips for the year so far. These are our signals for a year so far: 10, 10, 16, break even 20, 17, break even 12. So 53 pips, I believe. Yeah. So around, like, you know, 90 pips for the year so far in January, which is pretty decent.
9 trades.
Oh wait, no, sorry, no, because these are combined somehow. Yeah, maybe like 70, something like that, 60 if I calculate this again, but around there. You still stick to a max 2 trades a day? There's no max for me at this point. No, there's no max. There's no minimum either. It depends on days. Some days I might have outgrid days. Some days I might have more than 3 trades. But I average like around 2 trades a day. Or sorry, no, 1 to 2 trades a day probably average over the course of the year.
We definitely average less than 2 trades a day. But
yeah,
somewhere between 1 and 2 if you're talking average. But yeah, typically it's 1 to 2 trades.
Some days you might have 3. Some days you might have 4, right? This year, no, so far not though.
I mean, you mean in a session or in a day?
In a day.
In a day, yeah. I mean, it's very hard. Like, even if you wanted to have 2, 3, 4 trades in a you know, North American session that we're in right now, I mean, it's very hard to go find 3, 4 positions that are gonna form within the next 2 hours according to our playbook. Like, you'll get 1 or 2 positions forming. I mean, if you're looking at a bunch of different pairs, yeah, you might see stuff form during one session, but if the thing is, for our positions to play out, they'd have to set up, and setups take some time.
I'll put that Nightbot command as the automatic command, so people could see.
Your brain can only make 2 to 3, you know, high value decisions, 2 to 3 difficult decisions per day. So, you know, after that, it's just not functioning optimally. So, you know, take your 2 to 3 smart decisions per day and save them. Don't waste them. Yeah. I make 2 to 3 high value decisions before lunchtime. That's why we need naps. But I mean, I've heard Elon Musk, I've heard Jeff Bezos say like some similar things that, you know, they.
Oh yeah, you want to make 2 decisions a day.
They don't make more than 2 to 3 really difficult decisions per day. Otherwise, you know, it just doesn't work out.
Your brain overflows.
like I said, your brain, it works optimally when it doesn't have to make more than 2 to 3 hard decisions per day. Like, why are you gonna put yourself on, put a lot more stress on yourself and start going, oh, trade 4, trade 5, like at that point you're not following the plan that we're laying out. At that point you're doing something outside of what we're doing. I mean, more power to you, do you, boo, but like it's not our strategy. Our strategy won't permit us to take more trades because they just won't set up in that time period, not because we don't want to, just they won't set up, and we're already going to make maybe 1 or 2 difficult decisions. Don does 10 a day. Man's built different. Nah, he's built different because he does 1 or 2 a day. You all do 10 a day. All of you do 8, 9, 10
Yeah,
a
that
day.
built different. We got water. Hold on.
Can do wonders for your account when you save some capital, when you preserve it for the next trade, when you become a fund manager instead of just a gambler.
Never mind. I had water already. Don't know how that came, but thank you. Thank you, Ghost. Shout out to my Ghost for giving me water overnight.
Did Wix 9 in? What did I do it?
Did Wix 9 is your student?
Oh.
Wix Nins. Wix Nins. What's up, man? Is Wix 9 your student? Right? Wahid? You have a max of 5? No, you have a minimum of 5 trades per day, man. You have a minimum. Did I get last year you had a minimum. I'm not sure how you did this year though. DJ falling down? Is it really falling down? Is it breaking below support? Let's find out. Not yet. But yeah, it is falling down. Yeah, coming down here. If you get a close below 155.378, I'll be in. I'm in, chat. This range going down is 4 pips. I'll be in that. I'll be in this for sure. Closure though. We need a closure. This side, this side. Always this side. This side, this side, this side, this side. This side. You mentioned 62 trades per day. If you see more than 2 trades per certain day, will you take more trades? Go where?
Oh, no. Someone's asking if you have resources for that topic. I'm only making 1 to 5 big decisions per day. You can go to Harvard Business Review and review their studies. And they tell you that, being focused is just as important as being unfocused. So you need to toggle your mind between focus and unfocused to develop resilience, creativity, to make better decisions. The thing is to actually work your body into focus and start concentrating on something takes a lot of effort it takes a lot of energy from your body. And these are this isn't like questionable. These are studies done. And your brain, it works at a less optimal, less creative level when it's focused more than it should be. It can drain your energy, make you lose self-control, which is what we don't want to do. And studies have shown that too much focus makes you lose self-control. It makes you more impulsive, and it makes you less helpful to others. Your decisions are poorly thought out, and you become less collaborative. These are just results noticed in study patients. So, there's a lot of studies done on focusing and on making hard decisions and on stress and on rest and on naps. Marcos was actually correct. You go take a nap, it'll probably take like an hour and a half of a nap, but that's what they say is
considered sleep.
Optimal amount of,
no, it's 4 or 5 minutes.
No, to refresh your brain, to actually kind of rewire, restart it. About an hour and a half is an optimal amount of time. 45 minutes is like a good power nap. That's what adults say, but about an hour and a half.
You may get 30 closure here. 1 hour closure. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. You mentioned 6 to 2 trades per day. If you see more than 2 subs in a certain day, will you take more trades? If it's an algo day, which comes very rarely, then yes, I would. If not, then no. Like some days I take 1 trade. For example, like on stream last week, we took a trade on stream, and then after we saw more opportunities on gold, but we didn't take anything. We just called it a day. It depends on a day, to be honest. But typically no, unless it's an algo day.
I think there's no black and white rule. Like,
yeah, I just rules for myself, for yourself.
It's and it's not these rules are just like I said, there's a lot of gray area. Nothing is in black and white, because what we're doing is just, it's a collection, it's a total collection of our experience on the charts. So we've kind of optimized what we do for us, because it's you know, this is the result of our collective experience here. You can optimize it for yourself, but we'll know when we can't take a third trade or when we can, and we'll have reasons for it. We'll see why, and you know, we'll see why not most of the time. Why we're not going to get a third trade or a second trade on the market. But it's just our total experience in doing this, you know, kind of lets us see what would be a valid position, what would be a good position, what will make sense, and even more important, at what time it's right to walk away. Right? So knowing when to walk away is just as important as knowing when to attack. And it's just kind of over, you know, it's knowledge guided by experience. Some things you just need to experience. I mean, we can try to prevent some mistakes that we've already made, prevent you from making, but nothing's going to replace your experience on the charts. So nothing's black and white. Nothing's, you know, written in stone. Nothing is etched in stone. Forex is one big gray area of where you know, you can have reasons for doing anything in Forex. Oh, the candle's doing this, candle's doing that, but the collective experience you've had on the charts should give you enough wisdom to know what's valid, what's not valid. It takes time. Everything takes time. And resilience, persistency, you know, because failure takes time too. It's just, you know, after failing, people aren't resilient, aren't persistent, and aren't motivated. That's why I say make this shit a habit. This way you don't have to motivate yourself, you know. Once you got to motivate yourself, a lot of people, you know, aren't motivated enough to stick to something that keeps failing, you know. But if you don't need motivation, you know, I guess consistency and doing something over and over, it replaces motivation. When stuff becomes routine and habit, you don't need to be like, oh, I need to go do this and motivate myself. No, it's just routine. It's something you do. You know, you don't motivate yourself to like go brush your teeth or get out of bed. It's like, oh, no, it's just routine. You do it. You get up, you go do it. You know, that's why we teach it to our kids. They don't want to do it, but once you beat it into them and make it a routine, you never have to talk about it again. It's just routine. You don't have to motivate them, you know, 10 years from now, every morning, like, come on, you got to do it. No, it's just going to become routine.
Yo, wish I speak so much facts. Marcos had to tune in to the Zoom call. What up, Marcos?
Would have been funny if Marcos turned on with a pen and a pad and it was going, slow down a second.
Bro, peep my setup. Ready for this?
Let's see.
He's in line at a Starbucks right now.
Hold on. Wait, I got. Hold on. I gotta expand this. Okay.
Let's go.
Where's the bed at?
Over there.
Damn, yeah, move all your stuff though.
Look at this shit, man. We're down bad, chat.
Yeah, how much is that table? Was it free?
Damn, dog.
No, I ordered this table was free, bro. Guess what the shipping time was on an Herman Miller chair?
What? How long? 2 months?
9 weeks, bro.
Oh, R.I.P.
I'm gonna have
What'd
to
you do? You borrowed from a neighbor?
No, I'm gonna have to either buy like a $60 replacement chair. I'm gonna go to the Herman Miller, the flagship store, and like see if they could just like let me buy one there. But 9 weeks to get one.
That's insane, bro.
Bro, go to
It
rent a
sucks.
center or something.
I'm moving back home, man.
Damn. So yeah, no Wi-Fi till tomorrow. Holy shit.
I got no Wi-Fi till tomorrow.
Chat.
It's raining out, so I didn't go to Starbucks today.
Chat, I don't want to hear shit about you not being profitable because you're set up.
For real.
But I got a Wi-Fi. I left my charger at my girl's house, so I got a USB cable. And I got a luggage, and I got this 1 foot by 1 foot table and this coffee.
Bro.
That's the life, man.
Look at your name. Oh shit, it's gone. Devin Fooker.
What the hell?
Devin Fooker. Devin Booker.
God, don't roast me. I can't open the chat on my phone. I can't see you, so I can't fight back.
I can't fight back. You can't fight back.
I can't fight back.
Wow, new 30-minute 1 hour opened up here. Shit, I didn't see. Someone had a question earlier. I have a question. Yesterday, gold pushed up at 10 a.m. The previous 30-minute candle 1 hour count couldn't close above resistance. Would you have taken that trade? Nah, I wouldn't. Even if I saw price push like 100 pips, 200 pips maybe, I still wouldn't have taken it. No, there's no way I would have gotten. Any positions, Marcos, or nah?
Nah. I had those, but I had those buy stops, and I went to take a shower, and I forgot I had no stop loss, so I got out of the shower.
Oh no.
And then I checked, and it had broke the low, so I deleted the sell stop.
Damn. Solid.
Look, I can blur my background. That's crazy.
You think what a starter play is? Yeah, do extra points salary. How much have you guys filled at Forex? How much time and money before becoming consistently profitable? I actually have a podcast of Train Nut. Search up Control FX or Donvo Train Nut, and you'll see a video. But I probably blew like 20 accounts before I started to become decently consistent. How about you, Wix? How many accounts have you blown? I think everyone here blown amounts around the same.
See,
you know?
here's the thing. It's not about the number of. Some people have blown 1 account. Some people have blown 50, and like your 20 probably combined don't get to where like my 3 or 4 accounts have been blown.
15 grand probably for me, like 20, 15 grand, something like that. I don't know.
Before I actually became consistent. I'm not talking about profitable. I'm talking about consistent. Because it's 2 different things. So I became before I became consistent, I'm easily into 6 figures.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I didn't have that. No,
I didn't have that much to lose that much.
I lost probably like 10K.
And no, I'm honest to be like everything on the table. I probably lost a good 120, 130,000.
Damn, I didn't have that much to lose.
You know what the cold hard truth is too?
About
half the money I lost is FTMO.
oh no. I've like everything I lost. It was like my own hard-earned money from work and jobs and owning businesses and running businesses, and just it wasn't like, hey, here's 130,000. I've never had an account that I would deposit that much money into except crypto. But on a forex trading account, I think the most I've had in like the largest account that I've blown must have been maybe like 20K, 30K, but like combined maybe 5-6 accounts of like 20 or 30K.
Yeah, that's down bad. I would have cried straight up. I didn't have that much money, so I would.
Let me tell you the emotional roller coaster one goes on.
Wait, someone asked what's the difference though between being consistent and profitable.
Consistent and profitable. So I don't know. Let's say you came to the market with 100 grand, right? It took you 80 grand of losses to become consistent and start winning. Now you start winning, you become consistent, and you make, let's say, 20, 30, 40,000. Are you profitable? No, because you were at 100 and
can't
now
even
you're
pay
at
yourself.
60.
You can't even pay yourself without
60.
being at a loss.
Yeah, you were at 60, but you can become consistent, and eventually consistency will lead to profitability. But first you have to become consistent, you know, and once you're consistent, you're not profitable yet until you make all your money back. No.
You know how hard it would be to lose that much money with this strategy? It'd be like really fucking hard.
And that's a majority of the losses that I took wasn't with the strategy. Like the strategy at the time, I was already like consistent. But majority of my losses were just like McLaren trading, you know, like Fibonacci, this, that, you know, it was that type of trading. And
the risk management strategy, like you don't lose that much. I can't even imagine losing like 50% if you're following the rules. Like that's it would take you a year to lose all that money.
Yeah, I don't remember last time, like, you know, the strategy, but we realized like 50%, you know, probably.
Don't forget, like, like when I started trading, there's really like no mentors. Like I told you a story. I had to like do a chart breakdown. I couldn't post this shit online and get an answer or like email somebody. I literally had to like find people online, find their email, send them an email, and like 3 weeks later I'd get a reply, you know, like, oh, this looks fine. And I'm like, yo, that chart was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I drove out. Dude, I drove out once to like somebody that somebody that I knew was trading, and I knew they were like in Orlando at Disneyland, and I like got in contact with them. I was like, hey, can I come down while you're in Disneyland? Have you explain some things to me? And I literally like packed my shit like after work, and I drove to Disneyland to meet this guy at his hotel, and he was nice enough to show me what he does. It was complete garbage, but you know, like compared to what I do now, but like this is what I did in order to learn. And like I blew a lot of money because like people weren't willing to share info. People were willing to make money off you. They wanted, you know, they want to get paid to teach you trend lines. And it's like, you know, right now I understand what kind of a fool I was, but like that's the industry, you know, that's just the industry. It's 2022. Nobody should be taking my route. Like, you know, learn from my mistakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But even when I started though, in 2018, I started when you started, right? Yeah, we started at the same time. Like, yeah, like there's just so much on the internet that I don't want to say misleading, but I wish I came across prices actually beforehand. It's all ego when you first start trading though. It's all ego. It's like everything is ego. Like I want to make the most amount of pips. I want to make the most amount of money. And you realize later on when you become consistent and profitable, that's not about that. It's about figuring out something that works for you, not so just the best thing out there, right? You gotta find the best strategy. Like how many of you guys have went on YouTube before and searched up the best strategy ever, the best forex scalping strategy, the best forex swing strategy?
I can't believe that video has like some
millions.
One of the people that's like you know, I don't know. I don't want to say copy, but I know. Just, like, you know, showing homage to what you're setting up over here. I say like they're posting out videos, so like order blocks and trend lines are like how to like I don't know how to use this indicator.
But they're not using that.
They're getting like 100,000 views. They're like, oh, how to spot order block or how to use this.
You know what the worst part is too is like when you watch one of those videos, if you're like me, I'm stubborn. Like I would lose months of my journey on each strategy that was failed. Like that each one of those videos that I watched set me back 3 months straight up. And you can imagine that added up to years. Like, cause I don't quit. Like I'll try a strategy for 3 to 6 months. So like, all of these like things just set me back so long until, you know, I found Dawn, which luckily didn't set me back another 6 months. You know what I mean? Kind of messed up. That's the industry. It's like not as much content as people think. It's really not.
Like when I started, like IML was where you go to learn. You
You,
know?
you went to IMO?
No, like I never, but
Oh.
like everyone was, like even the first person that ever told me like what Forex is was an IML guy. He never recruited me, ever. That guy, because I think we used to talk about like, you know, pyramid scheme. Like, he knew not to even bother, but he was an IML guy, and he told me like, hey, this is Forex, you know. Like, but I've never joined IML, and like when I found out what Forex was, IML was the thing around. Like that's what everybody was talking about. That's what, like, you know, everyone was an IML, and then making their own course. And
Here's the thing, man. I promise you guys, if I were, like, if I really want to clout, you know what I'll do? I'll go and learn how. I'll go and go back to my old training style, like that huge RR, or go back and learn about aura blocks, this and that. And I'll make videos on that. I will gain so much clout from that. But the issue with that is that I don't practice, like I won't be practicing what I preach, right? I don't use aura blocks. I don't treat like the banks, you know. But like those titles is what gets clicks and a lot of views, because people get tired, or people think that this style of us trading is too simple, too easy, right? And they try to look for some next shit on the internet, and that's when they click on the how the banks trade, or you know, institutional traps, and yes, it gets more clicks. But at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna be practicing what I preach. And that when I did that back then, it didn't work for me, right? How about RSI? I don't use RSI. I don't think any of you guys use RSI. JXTR, you use RSI?
nope.
No, I don't think. No, I don't use that.
Zero.
Zero indicators. Yeah.
I was muted. I automatically unmute just to say no.
He's like,
Out of all
nah.
the indicators, I kind of liked RSI the best. that
I
was
never-
like the worst. That was the best of the worst for me.
Really, Ichimoku was my favorite when I was using indicators back then.
I liked RSI divergence the best, and I think Fibonacci the worst. Fibonacci lost me out so much money, man.
Yeah, fibs are just.
Your recent TikToks said it perfect. That was a good TikTok.
Yeah,
That's
but
the first thing
that
I
doesn't
watched
get
when I woke
get
up today.
viewers, yo. You know what gets viewers? How to use your fib. That's what gets viewers. Not
Exactly.
fibs don't work.
That's why I quit TikTok. That's why I quit TikTok. You put out good stuff, no views. You put out clickbait, it's mad views.
For
That's
real,
it.
man. It's
I'm like, I'm
it's
over it. You can no, I'm all set.
How about you use clickbait titles and then the videos?
That's a good idea, Mr. You're onto it. You're actually 100% right. I follow one guy that does that for crypto. Like he does clickbait that you think is what it's going to be, and then he actually gives you good information. I thought about that once.
Damn, I need better titles then.
You do clickbait as if you're going to say one thing, and then you just say something completely different, but it's like for the clickbait, you know?
It's like, why are Fibonacci's important? And then you do the videos like, they're not important.
like
They don't work.
I think Gary Vee does a good job of that though. Like he has a lot of clickbait titles.
Or like
that-
you say best indicator for 2022, and then you go on and you say price action.
yeah. Oh, yeah, you're
That's
right.
like good reverse. It's like reverse clickbait.
No offense if you guys have a paid course you offer or anything, but most people that sell courses do so for a reason. He doesn't. That's the thing. The course sells itself. You ever heard Don talk about his course? Hey guys, go get the course. Hey, you ever see him selling it? You've never seen somebody. He doesn't even mention it on stream.
I barely mention on stream, man. I only mention someone asks me about it.
He'll ask for.
I used to think that too, and then actually my girlfriend taught me one thing. She was like, "You're actually doing a disservice by not providing people like that information, because if Don doesn't sell a course, you're gonna go buy a different course and fail. So if anything, it's like net negative for him to not sell a course. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Not to mention,
I get. The only reason I started a course is I had way too many questions about the strategy, or I had way too many questions that I just can't answer. I just can't sit down and answer all day, right? So, I mean, we did a stream. There's that. It's free, but if you want more info, it's like feel free to go purchase. Feel free to do whatever you want to do, right? But I'm not here on stream like, guys, go buy the course, please. Like I need money from the course ASAP, man. I need to pay shit, you know. I'm here just on stream taking trades with you guys, free trades, and you can see how you see it. But
I still haven't taken that damn course, man.
yeah, Marcos has the course. He hasn't taken it. He's just on stream. He took it to make connections with us.
I bought it for vibes.
He bought it to be able to get access to Don.
But yo, if he never bought that course, who knows? You know, who knows? He might not. He might not be in NFTs. I'm not saying I put him on NFTs, but like he you know, like
you did put me on the NFT.
But like, I'm not gonna take full credit. But like, who knows? Like he might have not. You know, who knows what he would have been doing.
Everything happens for a reason. That's why I say you got to create your own luck. You got to create your own luck.
You gotta put yourself in the position where luck can find you.
Exactly. That's like my favorite saying is create your own luck. Damn those traps. Relax.
Marcos
just blew me back 10 feet.
Marcos literally had a huge runner yesterday on NFTs, man. I'm not gonna say what, but he had a huge runner, man. I just got a message and like, oh, okay, my bad, man. You know, but at that point, it's like the first time he said to me, I'm like, oh wow. Second time, it's like, okay, you know, it's like normal at this point, man. For you to get those flips.
How did you involve with Forex? Come on, I told you I used to fucking travel to other cities to just ask people what a 71A retracement is on a fib. Like I used to go out of my way just to find out simplest shit that I don't even need to know now. Oh shit.
Chat, are we getting positions here? Sorry, we weren't looking at charts at all, but there's nothing right now. There's GJ looking for sells below 155.378. We could get that within the next 30 minutes or so. We need closures below there. And then for gold here, not much here. 30-minute day close about like bullish. There's no bond looking on 30 though. 1 hour candle close bullish above the range as well. I guess you can take off the 1 hour time frame, but at this point, I want to see us break above 1843 probably for more buys. I'm very interested in GG sells though, but let's see if we got that. I can tell you don't F with fibs because 61.8. Nah, we can tell you don't F with fibs. It's 61.8, 30.2, and 78. Whatever. 71.6, and then 50%, and then there's 100%.
I never used to leave the numbers on there. I used to go into the fib and then I set up the numbers as like words. Instead of the 61.8, I'd have like
buy here, sell here.
No, yeah, time to attack. You know, I put some shit like a roll a joint, some shit.
Let Wixon do the analysis next time, Don. Me and Wixon have the same analysis. We literally have the same analysis. Like Wixon will blindly tell me like during agent session, Don, there's potential buyers here. I know exactly what he's talking about. You know, like sometimes when me and Wixon talk on stream, we'll be saying one thing and we kind of come to terms of the same agreement. Like I know exactly what he's talking about or what he's referring to. He can just say, I'm looking for, I'm like, oh, I know what you're talking about. These buys there above the range, right? Or that onion play coming down. We have like the same way of viewing the markets.
Makes it kind of easier to flow here.
Check charts for stream. I got you.
Oh, Wix, did you hear about the scavenger hunt? Yeah, I mean, it's not for you. It's done for a promo. Like, you know, what do you do? Like, if you're coming out with a product, what do? You got to do like a big promo. I don't know if at the end it's going to be valuable for somebody. Might end up being like a 10K prize.
On your course, which version is better, 2020 or 2021?
How the fuck did my name change?
I believe 2021 is the updated version. So, but you want to go through both versions, man. I think you want to go through both versions, and there's gonna be a 2022 version, and you want to go through that as well. What's up, Wix? What's going on?
Wick Mercs.
Wick Mercs. You guys know what Nick Mercs is? Bro, tell me this. Bro,
he's back on Fortnite. It's back. I'm
no, it's cause Tilted Towers is back. But
no, Mercs. He's like
Wicks.
triple my size, dog.
Nah, this is fake.
Yo, that's Wick Marks.
He's like this.
Mass-wise, he's bigger than me. I don't know how
Oh
big
yeah,
he is.
he looks short
Size-wise,
though.
He's like he's got more mass,
He's,
body mass.
just like he's 5'5", bro.
What the?
Oh, gold's pushing up here. Nice. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. 1 hour candle pushing up here. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. I guess you can say we closed above this resistance though. Barely, not really. But 1 hour did close that support pushing up. Don't, yeah, if this is what we wanted, chat, on the first 1 hour candle, you know, before breaking the lows, but we broke the lows first before we pushed up, which is fine. But 4 hours will break the highs right now though, and if 4 hour breaks the highs, chat, look where we're gonna go. Probably above to 1850 here. That's the daily target, right? So everything kind of is starting to line up here. We just need a closure above 483, and we should be good for positions.
Someone asked how tall we are. I said I'm 6'7". I don't know about you guys.
I'm 6'9" on a good day.
I think Wix 9 is 6'11".
Stand my money. I'm 6'10".
I got my Tims that I use. I use Benjamins to make heels.
You can't get on the stream unless you're above 6 feet. Sorry.
Didn't you drop like 48 the other day?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It was light work though.
It's that 6'11" wingspan.
Ooh.
JXTR is the center of our team. He's like 7'1".
JXTR
He's a center.
7'1", bro. That dude's Matumbo.
Damn, y'all tall? Okay, for a low. I think I'm like Wix Ness height. No? How tall are you? 5'11"?
5'10".
Okay, I'm your height. Yeah, I'm 5'10". I'm just not as built sideways as him.
We're all the same height. That's crazy.
You're not 5'10", Mark. You look like you're 5'6", bro.
Yo,
No way.
why am I straight?
Maybe if you stand up on the setup, maybe.
Holy crap. The chat just exploded.
Oh, this guy just asked for it, or I don't know. Chat, who got in gold bias here though? By the way, who got in gold bias here? I think the 3rd minute time frame wasn't bad. This shot I didn't get in was this is no bottom wick here. Yeah, this 8 pips risk free, and then you had TP here up here. Not bad, not bad. Overall, original buys we wanted today, but couldn't get them. I'm looking at above 1843 here, chat. Look left above 1843. You have clean traffic until maybe 1846 here, but you'll be risk free by then. That's 30 pips minimum. You should be solid here for buys actually here if you get closure. WX, you agree with that?
I concur.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm looking for got in after closure above support. Nice, solid. 50 pips runner. Nice, solid, solid, solid. I was looking at it too. I was looking at it very closely. The 30 minute closing at support was bad. Like, you know, man, this is just what we wanted earlier on this candle, but cannot break the lows first, which kind of sucks. It's okay. We have more buys above 43 here, and then GJ sells be below 155 378. What strategy are you using? Control FX. So I need a Wix emote. I want more emotes too. We have a Wix emote, a bald Wix emote, but we can't get that until we get 3 more members that join in our YouTube. So there's no peer pressure. So but if you want to become a member, we can get more. We can unlock more. I think the limit right now is 8 for me. I got Baldwick's coming though next emo. Beware of news. Yeah, you have 8:30 CPI news here, or not CPI news. You have unemployment claim news there. They're expecting good numbers for $1, so gold can go left. Let's see. Either way, we're looking for closures above 43.646. Is it true Instagram pays $200 a month per post if someone has more than 100K followers? I don't know if that's true, but I mean, I will find out pretty soon.
Post?
$200 per post, bro. Is that true? That's not true, no?
I don't think so.
I think maybe you get something, but like I don't think it's $200 per post.
They just came out with subscriptions, but I don't know about that.
Google it and let me know, Rob. Don, what time frames do you use? I use the weekly down to the 30-minute, 15-minute time frame. I find my bias in the weekly day time frame, then make my way down towards the 1 hour and 30 minutes time frame to mark up my charts and the 15. And then I look for buys or sells going with the daily bias and the weekly bias that I had marked up earlier. If you want an example of how I find my bias and mark up my charts and find these levels here, go to the beginning of the streams where I do it live every morning. I think I traded since Friday. I think I traded yesterday, so that was my first trade of the week. I'm less rusty. Take me out. How long have you been trading? 3 years, going to 4 years now. Yeah, Marcos, did you bring your microphone and laptop and all that stuff with you?
Yeah, I got everything.
You might as well join through your laptop.
I don't have Wi-Fi.
How much data you got? Unlimited?
Yeah, unlimited. My hotspot's not working, so I don't know. Buying a PC next though. Pre-built.
Dope. Let me know which one you get.
I'm probably gonna get the NZP creator build. It's like
send me a link.
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Any way you can get on a call view? Yeah, anyone can get on a call. We have a lot more people on the call. They're just not all showing faces right now. But every course member gets access to the call, to the Zoom calls every morning. And you can feel free to talk whenever you want, ask questions whenever you want, and all that good stuff, which is pretty dope. But a lot of people in the Zoom call I haven't talked to ever. They just haven't unmute their mics, said hi, nothing. They're nervous. What's this? Solid. Let's take my build. 165 FPS. Oh.
That's not the exact one because I'm doing it customized, but it's gonna be like 3090, Ryzen 9.
Where's that? Where the pieces at? I don't see that. Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
3090. Ooh.
I'm gonna go Ryzen instead of Intel.
Why? You want to blow up?
Choice.
you're gonna fry. I have a Ryzen too. I think Intel is better though, because Ryzen it's known for heating up pretty quick.
I want my computer to explode.
Ryzen is better for like multiple tasks. Intel is, I think, better.
Oh yeah,
like,
so much
singular
storage.
Yeah.
1 terabyte SSD and 4 terabyte secondary storage. Holy shit. Yeah, you should be solid, man. This is a solid build. 4K, not bad. Pretty solid.
I want a one PC streaming setup. So wait, you have two? You have a dual PC or just one right now?
I have two technically, but I haven't installed the second one yet. I haven't added to my Streamlabs and all that. I'm too lazy.
You don't really need it yet.
I don't really stream games, yeah. So
yeah, every time you stream Warzone, it's a little chalk, but
it's not that bad. But yeah, it's pretty chalked.
You have a 30. What's your graphics?
I have a 3070, bro.
I mean, that still can max out everything, right?
3070 is not. It's like average. It's not that great. I might get a new one next year or something probably. I might use this as my streaming and the other one as my gaming or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna build it. This is decent though. Yeah, pre-built. How long does it take to ship though? How long is this?
I don't know. I haven't checked. Don't remind me. What does it say?
I don't know, man. But like 39s are like hard to get. So I don't know. Unless it's already pre-built and you just get it, then you're sick. But
you have to get pre-builts because you can't even build computers these days because of the 3090s are so expensive on their own because people keep mining Bitcoin and shit.
How did news come out here? Good numbers or bad numbers? They said bad numbers. Yeah, bad numbers came out. Okay. Oh, bad numbers came out. Okay, cool. So that's good for $1. Wow. Okay, cool. All right, that's bad for $1. Cool. Go continue up now. Okay, so target is gonna be 1850 here. We wanted buys, but we need a closure for buys here, chat. We wanted a closure for buys here. Above 1843 here. I doubt we're gonna get that within this 30-minute candle. We might just drive all the way up here. Maybe the 15-minute candle or something once we close here. But there's definitely a lot of room for buys. Everyone saw us coming though, right? The buy state was bullish. There was no way you can take sells, right? Even although yesterday we moved like 200 pips, there's still a lot of room for us to drive up today as well. Look at the day time frame. Look at the weekly. Where's it show us? Look at the high time frames, right?
I got a bad feeling.
About what?
I think Sweet got it. I don't think there's gonna be a for us.
There's gonna be a closure. I don't think there's gonna be a closure for us too. I doubt it. I think 9 a.m. if we survive, but I doubt it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think we're gonna get an entry. We'll see. There might be fat stops.
This is where, if you're taking impulse entries, this is where you'll be taking impulse entries on. Right here. Drive them up.
13 minutes left. Yeah, right.
1850s are target, chat. We broke that down in this morning's live stream. We broke down the fake out happening and we warned everyone on the fake outs. And then again, we called the buys going up. We just haven't got closures. The only thing I can see here is maybe this 30-minute candle closure right here that we just closed, but it was news on this candle here, so I wouldn't have gone in on news candle. That's why I wasn't too locked into the trade. I'll be here for a little longer to the chat, maybe 9:15, 9:30 ish, so we can maybe catch a move a little after 9 if NYC open. Yeah, super bad numbers on us, Rob. Super bad numbers. Hey chat, but I'm still on a 1050. I mean, if you don't need a strong PC, you know, if you don't stream, if you just game, like you're fine. You know, like it's only when like you want more FPS or something, but it's not that serious, man. To be honest, unless you're like you want to become a professional gamer, you know, there's no need to spend extra money if you don't need it. If you're just looking at charts trading, you don't need anything crazy. You're on a browser, you're on TradingView. You can get a PC for like maybe $800, $900 and be fine. My first streaming when I first started streaming, chat, I was on a MacBook. All the streams in 2020 were on a MacBook. Crazy, right? MacBook was running Zoom, TradingView, OBS. I don't know how it didn't explode. It was a 2020 MacBook, I think. 2020 16-inch MacBook. If we survive this wick and we get a wick fill, that'll be great for us at 9 a.m. here. But I highly doubt it, man. I think this thing is just gonna drive up here towards 1850 without closures here. And I know a lot of people are getting FOMO right now because they want to get in. But again, just if it's part of your plan, take it. If it's not, then don't take it. It's not part of my plan here. But I do expect it to drive. Good call on a fake earlier. Yep. 1 hour fake outs. Someone said they had a chart earlier before. Nice. There's no label here, man. There's no labels. Yeah, add labels next time. And then after. Cutting losses earlier. Nice nice risk management. Solid. This is decent risk management, but understand that we're still respecting this resistance. But I get why you closed. You know, you can close half here as, you know, you close bullish on the 15, but understand that we're still respecting that resistance. And since this is a 15-minute time frame, the 1 hour time frame is still open to drive down and continue down. Got on 1846 set. Nice, man. Solid. Yep. These were the original buys we wanted today, right, chat? And everyone earlier was like, I don't know about the buys. I get it because of the range that we're in, right? But understand that every time we break, we come back into the range as a fake out, there's a high chance that we'll come up to fill the range. Because this is once your support. We broke out of it, which indicates that there's volume, but the volume was going against the trend, right? So as you break back into the range, that's considered a fake out. And then looking left, we should drive up to fill the rest of the range, which we did. 85% chance of that happening, and a 75% chance of us filling the rest of the range once you break above here. So once you get a closure above here, you can get more buys going up. Be patient, chat. Be patient, please, please, please. I don't want anyone blowing their accounts today. I'm getting bad FOMO, but I'm keeping calm. If you have bad FOMO, look back at your game plan. Look back at your plan. And understand good profits versus bad profits, right? Do you want bad profits or do you want good profits? Profits following your plan. Bad profits just leads to more long-term downtrends. Don't use the 5-minute closure for gold. I don't use 5-minute closures for gold, man. We discussed that yesterday, but if you do, then that's completely fine. That's just not my part of my plan. The smallest time frame, the lowest time frame I use is the 15-minute time frame. Damn. I honestly thought you weren't gonna come till Friday, Marcos.
Yeah, like I said, I was gonna go to Starbucks today, but it started raining, so I just decided to sit on my luggage.
Yo, did it snow in New York? There,
nah.
No. Bruh, that's
like
crazy. You're like right across the border.
Yeah.
Oh, Rochester was across the border.
It's 37 right now, but it was like 50 yesterday. It was crazy. I was sweating because I was wearing the North Face.
Got this cargoes or what?
Nah, I need to find.
I don't know what those are, man, but go on Grailed, man. Set your cargoes on Grailed, you'll find something.
I've just been buying furniture and stuff, and I have like a card on Goat that I need to check out, bro.
And Hate Beast, right?
I still have enough.
Hate Beast.
Hate Beast.
Nick Merckx, what are you doing over there? Chad, this is a face you make before you hit your stop loss. About to go to the top and got stopped out now. Fuck. How come you entered? Why'd you enter there? That was a FOMO entry. At least if you were taking impulse entries, I said to take impulse, like earlier, I put myself in that mindset of taking impulse entries, right? And I said, if you're gonna take them, you can take them right here when the price is there. You would have been break even by then. 20% profit, break even risk free, all right? You know how we do. But why here? Why the middle of the range? It's like we're in the middle of the range. There's no like, You know, the higher price goes in the range, the lower probability of the trade playing out because we're approaching the target. And also, we mentioned this resistance here earlier, right? If you pay attention earlier, there's a resistance right around here. So like what we were planning to do on this trade here was to take a buy above 1843, wait for a closure, and then once you close above here, there's a minor resistance here at 47, but that's like what 30 pips till our area. So like, I mean, we'll be risk free by this point anyways. We'll be risk free by like 45, 46 or something, right? 10 pips of profit. We'll be risk free closing half before that minor resistance. But you gotta look left, man. You always gotta look left. It's very key to look left for minor levels of resistance and major levels of resistance. You can't just blindly enter a trade. This is just the overall target, right? But there's minor levels stopping price from, or that could stop price from tapping that target. And I'm sure we'll come up to tap it eventually today, but maybe it's better to wait for this, or it's better to wait for this 1 hour or 30-minute candle to close here first. Where you take a 15-minute closure. The 15-minute closure is gonna be the last 15-minute candle of this 4-hour candle that's about to close here. So I would rather take a trade after the new 4-hour candle forms, and it forms the bottom wick. So 9:15, maybe 9:30 if you get a decent wick, but 9:15 is where I'm looking for positions. 9:15, 9:30ish. I ran out of time, right? After the first 15-minute or 30-minute candle closes of the 4-hour candle. But look at the 4-hour candle closing. Perfect closure. As long as you close above outside this range here, we should be valid to drive up towards next resistance here, which is going to be 18.47 for the wick, and then eventually maybe even the day target, which is 18.50 or even like 18.67 potentially today. Who knows? Marcos, you were frozen for a longest time, by the way.
Frozen?
Yeah, you're frozen on my stream for a longest time.
It's because I have the YouTube chat open too.
Oh.
Stop my video. Do you have an exclamation point job yet?
Why? For what? Like what? Like full time?
Had a job before FOREX.
How to draw? Like how I draw zoom annotations? I'm not sure what you're asking.
Someone's asking like if you had a job before FOREX. Remember you worked at the deli.
Oh, command for that. I have a job. I have a command for full time. I don't have a command for that yet. No. I worked at a grocery store chat before. I wasn't full time. I was just part time college kid, first year of college. I worked at that job for like maybe 3 years when I was 16 to when I was like 18, or 15 to 18, something like that. But yeah, we here now. I still have the note when I quit my job from that day too. October 2019. Do expression point full time, yeah. Or expression point, is it full time? Let me see. Oh, experience, expression point experience. Experience. Try that in chat, it'll work.
Yeah, close below resistance on the 15.
Yeah, this 1 hour is so close though. I want the 1 hour. If the 4 hour closes back in the range, then that would be tough. Change to XP. Oh, experience. You're right. Okay, true. I'll do that. Where's Wix9? Rolling something? Well, what has withdrawals? Coinbase.
Yeah, he's asking about crypto exchanges.
What's your wallet that you use, or like to keep crypto? Is it just MetaMask?
On chain, I use MetaMask for like most chains, and then I have like other wallets for other chains, like Phantom Wallet for Solana and stuff like that.
If you were to reset right now, what would you do first?
Me?
Regarding NFTs.
Probably. Do I have money?
Yeah, money. But you have no experience though. Like you have what's popping, or you don't know what's up.
I would learn what NFTs are first, then I would join mad discords, do some like quote unquote networking, and then I would try to grind for some whitelists. Try to build up like the
what are some whitelists?
Whitelist right now. You can like turn your notifications on for Serial Club, and they have a private Discord. They drop the link. They'll be like, 50 uses, and you have to be quick and you get in. That's a good one. You can get into you can enter all the different giveaways. Mutant Shiba Club. I think you could turn on your noties and try to get into that Discord. There's a couple. Hype Bears, like any of those like hype projects. That's like the meta right now is hype projects. Try to get on those lists. Those are easy. You could buy something like an Anonymice for like 0.5, and you can get into their raffles, and they raffle off whitelists all the time. That's another way to get whitelists. I would just grind whitelists to start, try to build up a bag, and then you can start getting into flipping. Hopefully in that time you learn what you're doing.
I mean, that's what you're doing now.
Yeah, exactly. To build up your bag, try to hit. Like you don't need to have a quote unquote positive win rate. You win a couple times and your bag's pretty big. Yeah, Discords are confusing, but nothing good ever came easy. They added Discord folders.
Yeah, I can get why people get confused. Even our Discord people get confused. Our Discord isn't that confusing. Our Discord is pretty simple.
If you have 100 hours into it, you'll be easy. I mean, I have folders. I have hype projects in a folders. I have game projects in a folder.
That's how I do.
Yeah, you got all the projects in different folders and categorized them. Just get organized. I mean, that's not really an excuse.
I ain't got folders though. I got music. I got streamers. I got other stuff. I don't got all NFT folder. I got one NFT folder, and that's it. I gotta build that portfolio though. Discord is great, man. I'm glad we started Discord when we started last year, because everyone's on Discord now.
I know, that was huge. Good moves. We always make good moves.
That was your move, man. I was on Telegram still. And Slack. What the hell is Slack? Slack. Slack. Oh, I used to be on Discord though. They made me move. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, man.
Oh, we might get closure here in 9 minutes, chat. 9 minutes.
Oof. Current candles, stops.
1 hour stops. How big is that? 50 bips. God damn. Yeah, new current stops probably. You can use 3-minute stops maybe, but I prefer 1 hour stops. Maybe let's see. We might get a closure like this. That'll give us 48 pip stop. TP 60 pips. Slack time. How you guys do today though? If you guys are new here, I appreciate you guys being here today. RBS, all 450. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Hopefully we get some positions later on. Last year was practice. This year, it's the real deal, right, Marcos?
Yeah. Let me just answer this one question. Someone said, how do you avoid rug pulls? Basically, like, how do you avoid getting scammed? You gotta like do your due diligence. You gotta do your due diligence. Look into the team. Is the team doxed? Like, do you know the name of the team? Like, do they have their face online? If they're anonymous, the chance of getting rug pulled is like 100% higher. Not saying it's always a rug pull, but anonymous creators are much more likely to rug pull. If they're doxed, they're not going to rug you. You know what I mean? Because they go to jail. Look at the community. Look at the activity. Is it artificial in the Discord? Is it just to get whitelist? Like, that doesn't make it a rug, but that's typically a much greater sign. Is their Discord botted? Is their Twitter botted? Go to their Twitter. Do they have 100,000 followers but only 100 tweets? Like, do they have 50,000 followers but only getting like 10 likes? That they have botted Twitter followers. You can bot your Discord. Look at the activity in the Discord and look how many people are in the Discord. If there's 100,000 people in the Discord but only like a message every minute, it's obviously botted. That's a bad sign. There's a lot of things. If you're like on the internet a lot, you'll know. You kind of just got to tap in, you know. Lana Rhodes NFT, yes. No question. Yeah, most NFTs are going to zero. Like, you got to go in with the right expectations. You're not gonna avoid everything. I promise you. I have more NFTs in my hidden folder from L's than I do from W's. That's just a fact. But it's not about that. It's about hitting 100x every here and there, you know. And once you get more ETH, you can start worrying about 2x, 3x's, and then it adds up.
Not bad. I'm gonna get some yogurt.
You got FX questions now.
Oh, you can answer those. I'm kidding. Biggest advice for passing flooding and challenges? Stick to the same plan you had before. Prior hand, right? There shouldn't be any changes. The only thing is that you have a time limit, but try not to focus on time limit. Try to just take it day by day. Don't try to force any trades. If you get to a point where you have to force trades and you kind of forced to because you're running out of time, then by all means go ahead and do it because you have to. But try to just take your time with it. You know, don't rush it. Take the same trades you're already taking. When you start using indicators, 2018, 2019, with that. Yeah, indicators, 2019, something like that. Who's on our own? Bruh. Yeah, Google it. Check charts for stream. I got you. Hold on, let me just. My diamonds. Discord, charts for stream. Kyle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. Wow. 5 trades in 6 hours. Holy shit, man. Congrats. Oh, wait, no, that's 12 hours. 30-minute time frame. Enter on a flip. Break even once a break through the low candle. And take 50% support and hope to get out next. Buy here, range 2 breakout. Sells below here. Solid. I'm a little confused in that chart though. There's a lot going on there, man.
What the hell? My YouTube just started updating. That 15 minute. I think we're gonna get a trade here, buddy.
Yeah, I think so too, man. Excited. First trade on stream of the week. Shit.
L. Imagine. Like that 11 o'clock stream.
Chat, if you have to do exclamation point trades, it shows the list of trades that we took this year on stream. All the trades plus the links. I should put the timestamp. I should put the timestamp, shouldn't I? Right? Should I put the timestamp, chat? This is what it shows now, but I think a timestamp would be better here. Oh, when exactly we took it. But you guys can find it probably. Just hover over it, find out where the green and red is, you know. Yeah, Kyle, I do. I trade bigger lot sizes on GJ. I trade a 10 on GJ and a 5 on gold because the average stop loss for me, since I stick to a set lot size, the average stops on GJ is usually twice as big as gold, or twice as small as gold. Sorry, gold is usually 20 pip average, and GJ is probably a 10 pip average stop loss.
Bruh, this 60 pip stop loss is not gonna look good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We need like a
current candle.
Maybe
Not even looking.
come down, like either that, a current candle, or like a 15-minute come down, close bearish type thing, and then like celery. I don't know.
Yo, how come you deleted that sell stop yesterday?
Bro, because I was on my charts at 10:30, 11, and I was like, you know, I was like, fuck this. I got off. I get back on Discord 15 minutes later, and I see you call the signal. I was pissed.
Hey, you have access to that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I probably should turn notifications onto that, huh?
Yeah, put the check mark on.
Because I mute all my Discords because obviously it gets too much. But I gotta like organize that.
Yeah, I think you can. I mean, you can mute channels now too. Certain
Yeah,
channels.
I gotta turn on that notification on. You be giving out free money.
One chop of resistance at 1846. There's a minor resistance here. Yeah, minor resistance at 1845.299 here. Overall, I'm looking. The overall idea behind this trade was that the 4-hour count closes above this resistance here. Later on, like, yeah, once you get into the trade, I'll take it into consideration. But as of right now, I'm just focused on that closure above this here for now. What are you drinking, Don? Some yogurt, bro. Some yogurt, just a little snack. I got 2 of them. Where's Son? You're busy, man. What's up? You busy?
Yeah, I had to run to the store real quick.
Damn, you do that on stream. I'm impressed.
It's crazy. My youngest son walked over and like spilled her drink all over my setup everywhere. Like,
damn.
Yeah, I had to take everything off the table. Like, I don't know, my shit's flickering now.
Damn, that's not good.
Yeah, it's alright, I'll survive. But I had to go to the store and like bought like a new HDMI cable and shit.
Man, we need to go to retrace here, man. 27 seconds left. We have no topic on a forward candle down. Let's tell you guys. I love Nightbot. Don't you guys love Nightbot? I love Nightbot. Hello guys, what's going on? 1 minute. Update coming this year for a course? Yes, sir. Sometime in end of this month, February.
We got a closure.
We got a closure. definitely not a positive RR. 70 pip stop for you. 30 pip TP. Let's see. Can you use current count stops maybe?
Don't tell me that's the bottom wick.
No, I doubt it. Ah, that is ugly. Did we close above this resistance? 546, 571. Oh no, right at resistance. Oof. 4 close above though. 4 looks like the daily time frame shows that we should have 1850 here. Look at the daily time frame. Clean traffic. The only way I'll enter the trade here is if you get a decent bottom wick. If you get something like this, you know, then maybe, because that'll give us a 1-to-1, but it's a new 4-hour candle. So worst case, we wait for this 15 to close. How did GJ close? Right support? Oof.
I'll throw it.
I hope it's not another late day today, man. Like, yes, it was late. Oh, shit.
I kind of hope this just taps resistance so I can get off. Sorry.
Why does gold 1 hour closure, 4 hour candle on 94 close 1 hour later in TradingView? Because you have a different broker. Gold's TradingView's broker is a Wanda or FXTM or forex.com, right? Those are their brokers, and you probably have a different broker that have different what's it called, Wickstein? Like time at night, rollover times, yeah.
Non-drinking on Danimals. I told him yesterday. I said we got that in the U.S. It's called Danimals.
We have Danimals in Canada. This is not Danimals though. This is better Danimals.
Why? It has more probiotics, less sugar.
Nah, this is yogurt in a bottle. Chat. This is yogurt in a bottle, man. Come on. Governor song? Classic.
All of the account here, your money. What? Right? Like your mother or dad. So confused.
LA. No more
Looks like a decent wick.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better touch that support.
Yeah, resistance here and the minor resistance at 47 here. Where the price close? Yeah. I mean, we take the buy stops here. Current candle stops. By the time we tap this resistance, we'll be risk free around there, because that resistance is a very minor level. We'll take advantage of that resistance on a 1 hour time frame. Not bad. Solid. Or maybe you come down and create support here. We can do two things here, chat. We can either flip to continue up here and just flip bullish like this, or we can get an onion play. So the onion play basically is when price drives down, closes bearish, creates that support for us, right? We have a confirmed support once you close like this at support, and at that support you can take buys going back up to retest the highs, right? So like a retest, same thing, similar, but you're waiting for a confirmation, and that confirmation is this bullish candle closure at the support level to retest the highs and then continue further up, right?
The problem is people don't understand that the next candle could end up respecting the support. So what they do is a lot of the times this candle might look like this at some point, right?
Yep.
And they're gonna take the shorts, but they don't realize that it's gonna close like this
on a 30-minute or 1 hour. Yep.
Yeah, so people get impulsive and take the shorts back into range instead of realizing that, hey, let's wait for closure and see if the support holds.
Oh, you're getting better at drawing those. That second candle is pretty fire.
It's pretty good, right?
That first candle is kind of that second candle is not bad.
I wasn't practicing. The first one was kind of fast. Second one, I did it slower.
Whoa, what's this? Whoa, what's this? What camera is this? Sorry, wrong. I had a different cam. I have a full cam, and then I have this. Sorry, chat. That's what I meant to do. Wait a minute. You can get a deep bottom wick. We have resistance at 47.49. Yeah, but we'll be risk free at 47.49, right? Would you usually always wait for a retrace in forward candle? Yeah, this forward candle especially. Yeah, I always. There's never a confirmed retracement. Like, we never know exactly where we're gonna tap exactly, but that's why we go with it with probability wise. So we wait for the first 15 to close of the new 4 hour candle to determine that as the potential bottom wick for us to drive up.
I'm shack size in the field, how I feel. A bitch, I lead them hoes and tears. A mad scientist with a chronic in his grip. I got like 2 G wagons in my ears. Man, I been heavyweight for some years. I dedicated everything, she feel it in her real. Man, I ain't gonna never change, don't work for 100 mil. We gon' make them niggas mad with them checks clear. Yeah, rockin' icy watch, whoa, whoa, whoa.
That full screen, bro. Use that full screen. It's great. Why? But like, it's like, it used to be like this. Our streams should just be like, if you guys watch the old streams, just full stream, no chat, nothing. But I don't know. This is a lot more cleaner. It shows like today's focus. It shows the trades taken. It shows the record. And like, you don't gotta see a charts that like that much, you know. Damn, we had this overlay for a long time. You don't gotta see charts that much because you can just look at your charts, right? As long as you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is our stream before, just a full screen.
Ballin' like I'm in the NBA. No, these bats cannot see TSA. They found me now, I had to relocate.
I'll stay up a new 4 hour due to the wick. When would you say a 4 hour wick do its wick? Yeah, as I said, you never know exactly when it's gonna do its wick until it actually closes, right? But you can look at you can look at the small time frame, so the 15, 30-minute time frame, seeing how it closed to determine that as the bottom wick of the new 4 hour candle. Yeah. Sometimes we make a little wick the first 2 minutes when we drive up. Sometimes we make a wick and we come back down and re-break it, right? You don't exactly know where the new 4 hour wick is until it closes officially, at least.
You got buy stops here?
I'm considering, yeah, considering if this is the bottom wick, break it. Previous kind of high.
I got buy stops. Yeah, previous candle high.
26 pip stop, 30 pip TP.
Yeah, I'm using actually,
That's
yeah,
it.
normal risk. I already said it. Yeah, I didn't set my stop loss yet because I'm gonna wait for it to activate.
I'm trying to see if this is a bottom wick though, because I want us to retrace down towards 43 here, but I mean, this is the new 4 hour candle wick. Then we flip bullish here, should be gone. 47 is your buy stop.
I got 47.05.
Got 47.08.
I haven't added mine. I'm about to add mine right now. Yeah, stop loss chat is gonna be around. This is what we're waiting for, right? 27 pip stops and TP will be 30 pips. I'm gonna be entering the break of the previous kind of high, not so much of the current kind of high. It's an extra like half a pip, no difference, but.
For 15 to close bearish and just take the celery.
Yeah, 15s can close bearish too.
But I mean, we're breaking monthly highs here. So we're just hoping this is a nice volume trade and break even with the volume, you know? We used to take these trades all the time. The break of the monthly high, weekly high, volume trade.
Oh, it's breaking the weekly highs too? Oh yeah, it is. It's a new
Monthly
weekly high. Oh yeah, monthly high. And weekly high and monthly high, yeah. Yeah.
So,
the monthly time frame chart we explained earlier. Target is 1900 for the month, right? We probably won't tap it this month, but looking left, you have clean traffic until then. Weekly, looking left, you have clean traffic until like 65 this week. Day target is gonna be at 50. So you have some decent ranges there.
no, my stop loss set now. You account for spread with your stop loss on Traders Domain wicks?
On buys, yeah. On sells, yeah. On buys, no. Because all right. Your stop loss on a buy is going to be activated by market price, not by the spread.
Okay.
Just like your position on a sell and your TP and no, not your TP, but your position on a sell will be activated at market price.
Okay. So anything going down is market price. Anything going up is with spread.
Yeah, basically.
Roger.
Unless you're talking about TP, because TP on a sell will also be a spread.
I need to write this shit on my arm.
About to activate here, chat. Managing risk wise, how am I gonna manage risk, you may ask? Probably when you tap, I'll say around, where's price right now, around here. When you tap like here for like 1847, 824, that's probably where I move my stops to break even on. 824 around there. We'll be like 8% profit by then, but that's that minor resistance there, right? Those around here. Be risk free by then. But yeah, once you flip it may be a quick move, chat. So just be quick with your fingers. I'm just telling you guys beforehand where I'm moving my stops to break even, all that good stuff on. Where is it? Right here. Boom. Not activated yet. Almost.
Where's that miner?
1847.86.
18 point.
Oh man.
Or 8.
Where's that miner?
You can put 1849, 1848 if you want.
I've literally been using Don's chart the whole stream.
Are we active? Are we active? Not yet.
Almost.
Not yet.
Almost.
Of course, spreads go up as soon as we're about to.
Yeah, right.
Because volume.
They were 1 pip when we were when it was making the bottom wick, and
Now it's 2.
Yeah, now it's 2.
Literally hit 2.
I need to open a broker, man.
But they can't manipulate this. It really is volume.
I know, just the nature of the market, but it's just crazy, right?
How did I not activate yet?
I activated.
There you go. I'm in.
You're active?
Yes, sir.
Point.
Chat, got in position here. Got on a buy here. Price activated here. Let me go actually go on a 1 hour time frame. So got in a position here. Got on a buy here. Once you broke the 1 hour highs here, stop loss is the previous candle low, or current candle low, sorry. And TP is up here at the 32 pip mark. The stop loss that's much better to use will be the previous 1 hour low, but obviously with the RR here, you can't use that. You know, you're gonna have 80 pip stop loss, which doesn't make sense for a 30 pip TP, right? So we're using the current candle, anticipating this candle here to be the new 4 hour candle lower wick that's being formed there for us too, right? So we're using the current 1 hour, current 4 hour, and current 30-minute candle bottom wick.
Coming. It's coming. Yeah, it could really be a really fast play.
That's what I was thinking. Like 7 or 8 instant.
Another thing about this is, like, since we're not using the 1 hour stops, there's a chance we may break the lows again, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the trade is not valid still, right? It can still be valid because we may be respecting the 1 hour low still, but just breaking the current candle lows to drive up. But that's the only I don't want to say issue. That's what makes this trade a bit more aggressive, because you're using the current candle stops. But entry wise, it's the same entry we would usually take. Why is my thing so laggy? And then TP is 1850 here. 32 pips. 15-minute closes soon though. Yeah, trade's based off the 1 hour break in the highs though, right? But if you want to wait for the 15-minute close, you can wait for the 15-minute close and then take a 15-minute starter play once you re-break the highs on the 15-minute time frame. You can do that as well. What's your exact entry, Wix and Marcos, on trades them in?
I got 47.02.
At 1847.05.
Nice.
Why does it do that? It activates you a little bit before.
Spreads. How about you, JXTR? Wait, you're not a trader's domain, are you?
Nope. I see markets.
Oh yeah, I see. Oh yeah, you lucky. You're
Yeah,
so lucky, man. Because
he's ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Can't even get that here.
Will we stay undefeated for the year? Find out. Let me go here.
Still undefeated. Undefeated, never lost.
Undefeated, never lost.
Gold buys. Let's see how the trade plays out. Gold buys, and the link to the channel is over. There you go. I'm guessing this is the 15-minute making a bottom wick. Yeah, so now see, so now our stop loss makes with the 15-minute closing Probability of this 15 here being the new 4 candle low is a lot higher with the 15-minute closing bullish. So stop loss now is basically just the 15-minute lows instead of the current 1 hour lows. It needs to rebreak the highs and be good. Yeah, once you rebreak the highs here, there should be a lot of volume that comes in here. I'm just saying, just be quick with your fingers when you're managing risk here, because there's a chance this may be a quick move once you rebreak the highs. You have NYC open in about 15 minutes as well. So look at GJ. All session, we did nothing. We were in this range the whole session. We're in a 12-hit range. That's crazy. Why don't you manage risk? In the winning situation, I would manage risk by moving stops to break even at 1847, 861. And in the losing situation, managing risk for me would be waiting for this. Since we have to enter off the hourly, probably wait for this hourly or close. If you close below, like, or 30-minute candle or close. If you close below 1843, I'll close half or close full. But yeah, it'll probably be just 30-minute candle. But as long as you stay above 1843, you should be solid. 0.646, or as long as you close above. I want us to wick further down here, so that if price does, you know, close above here, we won't get stopped up. But since our stop loss is here, it's a little tough.
No one said I'm nervous.
I said Marcus is nervous. What should? No, they're nervous.
They're nervous.
I mean, if you're nervous, you shouldn't be in a trade. That's that. If you're nervous, you shouldn't be in a trade, because like something is like throwing you off in the trade, obviously, or if you're nervous, right? If it's your first trade of the week, you said it's your first trade of the week though, so that's probably why you're a bit nervous. GG is mighty chalk. Yeah, GG is very chalked. What's your TP, guys? I have mine at 150. 111. Angel numbers. I have mine at 150. What's your TP? Or 1850, sorry. 150.
Oh, 150 what? You're on GG?
50. Mine took exactly 30 pips.
Solid. I'm trying to see, is there a better place we can move our stops to break even on?
I'm gonna go 7 to be safe. It's already an aggressive trade.
1847. Good point. Stops are a bit aggressive.
Yeah, aggressive stops with aggressive risk management, right?
Mary's back. Hey, what's going on, Mary? Your GJ, I gave you the nats for your JPY already. We broke this down towards target. we literally just tapped target actually. Sorry, yeah, we tapped target on stream. We broke down a target was gonna be 129 and 450, and we just tapped it. The sell is coming down today. If you left the stream, then I'm sorry, but we did break that down for you later on. Right, chat? We broke down GJ your JPY. I can definitely put that in Trade's call if I wanted to, but I'm not. Because we don't look at your JPY anyways. What's this 15 doing here? Bottom wick created, broke the highs.
Surprised.
Yeah.
Volume.
Maybe 930 NYC.
Schmidt. Cut your losses, exit trade.
When was the orange folder?
8:30.
8:30.
Then you have more at 10 a.m. But
We got NYSC in 10 minutes.
Is it wrong that I'm wearing diapers for this trade? I mean, it depends on your age. You could be like, maybe you're like a senior citizen and you need some Depends. I don't know.
No
maybe
judging. No judge.
Yeah, maybe you have like, maybe you're taking antibiotics and you have anal leakage. I don't know.
damn, bro. That's gross, bro. That is.
That
I don't know. Maybe he's got a leaky gut. Have some yogurt.
This is you know. don't want to think about that while I'm in a trade.
Just trying to relax you.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I wish the 1 hour stops weren't that big, man. I would love to use the 1 hour stops instead.
That would be the valid stops.
Yeah, much more valid. You guys know why though, chat? It's a purist candle. You break purist candles, you're going all the way down, right? You break this, you can still drive up with respecting the 1 hour lows.
Yeah, we break the lows here. We could still drive up by respecting the hourly lows. But those hourly lows.
We break these lows here, we can drive down. We can do two things here if we break the lows. We could drive down all the way towards, like, you know, like wherever, then flip, or we can just close bear and then end up giving like onion play. Which if we do get stopped out on, I will attempt maybe like later on a second attempt for the buys, like onion play, going up to retest the highs, but let's see. Morning, you got to know your channel. Welcome to the channel, brother. I can tell chat's nervous because chat is quiet.
Chat, if you're nervous, upset, mad, whatever, the market's manipulating you. You're letting the market. It goes both ways. If you get excited, if you get like surprised, you're letting the market manipulate you. You shouldn't be. Like you probably didn't go through every possibility that can happen here in this trade. That's why you can be surprised, or you weren't thinking of your stops. That's why you're mad, upset, nervous. You know, you just haven't gone through all the possibilities, and which creates lack of confidence. You know, when you don't have confidence in what you're doing, your emotions are getting the best of you, and the market's manipulating you. You know, you got to work through all your possibilities, and you got to have confidence in what you're doing. And that's why I'm fine with this trade. We lose next time. Same trade, it's gonna be a winner. You know, you gotta have enough data to support what you're doing. You know, so you can't have each win be like, oh, excitement. It's a holiday. It's let's go buy bottles, and you can't have each loss, you know, be so painful that you want to lock yourself up in a room and cry. You know. So, this is not about this one trade. It's about, you know, like hundreds and thousands of trades, setups, outcomes, you know, positions. So there's no reason for you to be nervous. You need to have expected this outcome or every outcome, and you need to have enough data to be able to have confidence and know what you're doing.
Someone said the heart rate monitor. I remember that. We had a heart rate monitor on a stream for a solid month.
Fun. That was fun,
bro. Yeah, you tried doing that. It was fun for you guys. That was weird. It was weird to look at my heart rate like that. It was weird. No, here's the thing. It will spike. Like, here's the thing. It will spike when we're entering a trade, but while we're in a trade, it'll start to sell it down. And even when we hit stops, like it'll go back to normal. Like my heart rate wouldn't rise when we're hitting stops.
Why are my palms so wet?
Let's see. We're currently in drawdown by 20 pips here. We're not breaking the 15-minute lows yet on the 15, but we are coming near there. The trade's valid until we break the lows, obviously. If we break the lows, then we will probably call it a stream and maybe look for positions a little later on, because it'll probably be a later move. Again, us breaking lows here doesn't mean the whole entire trade is invalid. You can still push up. We're still respecting the 1 hour lows. It's just that with the stops that we have in mind, it doesn't completely make sense. That is completely invalid. Does that make sense? There you go. Stopped out, right? So price came down, broke the 15-minute lows, got stopped here for negative 26 pips here. And now we should probably come down towards the 1843 mark here and probably rest around here for a bit before we drive up, if we do drive up. But again, I want the onion play for that to happen. I'll probably take that later on, if that were to happen.
With a 30-minute salary.
Just after your playbook in terms of stops, we that's part of the playbook. We have stops on our current candle sometimes. I think last week we had a trade on the current candles that played out.
Well, you can't do previous candle stops.
Yeah, you can't. We wanted to, but it's a 10 pip stop. So we took the risk of using the current new 4-hour candle wick as it create a lower wick to drive up. But obviously, price can then break that lower wick, right? So. But yeah, you know, chat. Same.
There's absolutely, absolutely no reason for anyone to be upset here. Or, like I said, you should be manipulating the markets. You should be finding the weaknesses in the market and using them to your advantage. And sometimes those advantages can lead to losses, but there's no way that loss should affect your next trade. There's no way that loss should be like, oh, that's it. This doesn't work. There's no way you should be.
Wasn't the first trade of the year on GJ that same trade when you flipped and you took the volume up? I remember I missed it, but I know you caught it.
Which one?
The GJ trade earlier in the year, at the beginning of the year when you did
the 13
broke the highs. Yeah, it broke the highs. It flipped after making a bottom wick.
This trade? Let's see.
Oh yeah, you have video.
Yeah, we have all the stuff online, man.
VAR.
Auto proof in the pudding. I think Marcus always calls
dial up Canada.
Video replay review.
Where is it? Oh shit, it's day before. Sorry, I put the wrong link. The 11th. That was
VAR.
This is the day after. Oh no, it's right here.
Where is it? Let me take it.
Oh, this is from Belly.
Hey, where is it?
That was a fire movie.
Did the link not work?
I think I have the wrong dates. Where's the trade? 13 pips here, but where's the trade? Is the day before? The 8th. The 8th. 8 days ago, 8 days ago. Why did it 2 8 days? Where the buys?
VAR checking for a red card.
No, that's a sells. Where's the video?
Damn L spreadsheet.
Yeah, I think I missed added it. Where is it?
You should put the timestamp spreadsheet.
Was this it? This is it, right?
Stuff. Do they have like little badges and stuff?
Yeah, you look at the stream chat. And this is it. This is it. This is a trade.
No, it was a buy. It was a buy.
Oh shit.
Because I missed.
Maybe you got
when it was like so fast and I hesitated and I didn't take it.
Yeah, the ruling on the field stand.
Ruling on the field stand.
It's inconclusive. Replay evidence is inconclusive.
I don't know where it is, Marcos.
L spreadsheet, man.
Oh, right here. I found it. Right here. Did you use Purist candle? We use a Purist 30-minute candle, but current 1 hour candle. I think it was a current 1 hour candle.
Oh, but very similar trade. Same entry, different stop loss.
Was it 30-minute candle? Let's see. It was this candle, which is down here. I can't tell. What time is it though? It was around 8:30. 8:30, 30-minute candle. Yeah, it was a current 1 hour candle. Yeah, it was a current 1 hour candle, Purist 30-minute candle. Yeah, so it was similar to the same stops.
Comma effects. Is that a current picture right now?
Damn, I gotta put that in trace taken.
It's an old one. It's an old one.
It looks like your reaction to the trade.
Yeah, bro. I just 1% down. It's all good.
Oh, what up, ComFX?
Yo, what's up?
Look at this picture.
What up, brother?
Nothing much, bro. Nothing much. Good trade though.
Yeah, you pop in here every now and then.
It's coming. I'm setting
Yeah,
another buy stop.
I like to trade alone sometimes.
No, yeah, I feel that.
Buy stops. Buy stops.
Oh yeah, here we go. 30-minute start play here. We break the highs, we're gone. Are you still in gold? No, we got out. We got out. We broke the current count lows. We created a steeper 4-hour wick, but now we're starting to flip here. Looks like we are off to the races.
I'm
If
gonna
you
have
break
a
the
buy
highs.
stop here again.
You gonna stay on until 10?
Me? I
9:30.
don't think so.
Yeah,
maybe
I might call it here soon too. Looking at the way that it's moving.
Yeah, I think there'll
If it
be a
breaks back
move,
into that
but
range, then
we didn't break 30-minute highs here, chat. Are you answering done? No. I want the onion play here, probably. I want the onion here. I want this candle to close bearish here, and then the next 30-minute candle closes bullish at support, and then we retest the highs, and then we continue up. That's what I want.
Yeah, signal members might be eating good later.
Yeah. Cause like it won't happen for another like maybe like this 30-minute candle plus a bullish 30-minute candle, right? So that's an hour. It won't happen for another hour. Like looking at it from this perspective, if it happens, if this does form, right, it won't happen for another hour. So there's no point of being here unless we got a 30-minute start play, which I doubt. But now that we're breaking the lows, right? But this support is very crucial here. If we break the support, then we can just come back into the range here.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming
30
down.
close.
the hourly close is important here.
Yeah, the hourly, it was what, 30 minutes left?
26 and 30 seconds.
I'm expecting this hourly count to close bearish, respecting the support. 1843. So
onion. Oh yeah, look at that rejection.
Yeah.
If it closes expecting, but the stops are gonna be like 40 pips now. I'm gonna have to go half risk.
It depends. If you're taking an onion play, you're gonna see how it sets up here at support.
That's true.
It's not driving like support. Support's home. Just based on the daily and I don't know, the higher time frames show we should be going up.
Wait, I want to see something. What if I do members only? Ooh. Members only chat. Damn. I'll put it back on to anyone. That's kind of cool. That's kind of dope. Subs only.
Subs only should it be? It should always be subs only.
Really?
Yeah, because that'll pretty much any hate any other like weirdos that aren't sub, like the bots and stuff. They have to be sub for 5 minutes or longer. Obviously, they could still go through, but it'll stop some bots.
It sounds like yo, what up? Yeah, chat. I think I'm gonna call it. There's I took that loss there. There's not much for me here until you get an unemployed, which is in about an hour or so, right? I thought we'll get a second start play there, but we ended up coming down to break the lows, never broke the highs. So again, this is just a new forward bond wick being established here. Wait for this bond wick to form, and maybe the onion play will take us back up to retest the highs. But pretty confident by the end of the session we should be able to tap 1850 later on. All right, so just be on the lookout for that. GJ is pretty in the range, so just call it a day for GJ. But yeah, I think I'm done for a day, chat. Done for a day. All right, first loss of 2022. We're no longer undefeated, unfortunately, but it's all good. Yeah,
Another streak.
Incoming. I think that was like a 5 streak, maybe. Like that was continuing from 2021, probably.
It's the warm up.
But yeah. So far for the month on stream, 17 pips. 20, 13, break even 10, and 26. right? And that trade that we couldn't manage anywhere, to be honest, Drew. Because the stops was already on 15-minute lows. All right, chat. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Peace out. Have a great session. Have a great day. Peace and love. And trade safe, right? Peace out, chat. Peace out. See you guys tomorrow, Friday, last day of the week.
Peace and love.
Spray out a stranger, you get too close. I said 300, but the rain really fold. You talking back to me, I'ma cut your throat. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Yeah, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. 4 or 5 hoes up a minute, I'm getting it. Yeah, swapped out the Pocahontas, go and get a genie. 3, 4 stacks on a chinchilla beanie. Got a cup full of mud and Drake and Celine. Yeah, can't think for yourself, gotta think for the team. I'm thinking colossal, thinking about flying the vibes out, going tropical. I know I'm impeccable, seen what these niggas can do when that shit get federal. Caught in between, eating up a queen, eating up a bean like vegetables. Step out on the scene, living like a king. I know this game can be treacherous. They was thinking that it couldn't be done and it's tangible. Tell me how you get this comfortable. You wearing a wild animal. Simply did it because they said it couldn't be done, and I went beyond. Can't even pay for my son, he on probation, they revoked this bond. Yeah, gotta light another blunt. Yeah, I'm not a publicity stunt. Yeah, I done been through more shit this month than a nigga been through in a lifetime. Cut a few niggas and bitches off. They were just wasting my time. Pretty and fine, the way this girl's designed. Hope she can read my mind. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Yeah, bitch, don't get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. Better not get too comfortable. 4 or 5 hoes up a minute, I'm getting it. Yeah, swapped out the Pocahontas, go and get a genie. 3, 4 stacks on a chinchilla beanie. Got a cup full of mud and Drake and Celine. Yeah, can't think for yourself, gotta think for the team. Bitch, don't get too comfortable.